said it's nappy.
Here we go. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Red Milwaukee 414, man. Sneakerheads Color Line Radio live. Another Tuesday, man. What's today, man? June 30th, 2020. We back in the building, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Tournament of Champions recap. We have everybody that was a part of the tournament. Now, today is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna let y'all know up front with these intros, then we're gonna keep it popping. So it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Tournament of Champions. So we have all four contestants that was in there. We gonna go back and forth between all four contestants, and we're gonna go through these questions, and then we finally gonna get to the championship round, and then we're gonna do what we do. So now let's go ahead and hit these intros. Whoever want to start it off, let's go ahead and get it popping.
You already know it's your boy IBA, you know what I'm saying, the class clown. We're about to get in here and do what we always do, so stay tuned. Let's get it.
What's good, everybody? It's BX Rays. Follow me on IG. Let's go. This is a great tournament of champions right here. It's crazy. It was wild, but let's go. Let's get into it.
Girl Q the queen. Got my snacks. Let's get it.
Go Wheezy. Hey man, let's talk about it.
Black ass African, retro talk form. Let's get it.
Hey, somebody got their YouTube on at the same time with the video, so somebody gonna have to mute that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, all right, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So first battle was GOAT versus BAA, Black African.
Just can't say that ass, huh? It's spelled AZZ.
Hey, you can say it. Hey, you can say it. You can say it. Hey, well, first of all, once again, because y'all may not know, we on YouTube and Facebook tonight. So yeah, let's keep the, you know what I mean, to a yeah, to a hey, I'll let my mama Christian cuss you out, all right? I'm gonna let, and I got you on Facebook, Q. I got you on Facebook, so I will tag her to come directly to you, all right? Let's go ahead and get it popping here. So question one, starting off for the first round or the first battle, was show some heat from your collection. Just it could have been anything. Just get right to it. Show some heat. And do y'all remember y'all shoes, or do y'all need my assistance?
Rep, you got my text?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I appreciate that. I got the shoes. I just want to see if they remembered their shoes. Okay. So we got BAA with the Zoom Nike. With the Zoom, what was it? The Zoom Nike what?
Allen Iverson joint.
Flight 96.
Flight 96.
Okay. And then GOAT, you at the taxis?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Coach had the taxi 12s. Right out the gate. If y'all don't remember, just between them two shoes, how y'all feeling between the taxi 12s and the Nike Zoom Allen Iverson joint? Which is really the penny shoe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I did say it was it's a penny shoe.
Yeah. Wore it, but it's not a signature.
No, it's not a signature.
I thought it was a pleasant surprise. I had never seen that colorway before. I didn't know that AI had a version of the shoe. So
right.
I enjoyed that selection. Now, unfortunately, not a lot of folks in the chat are like me. So they don't get it or understand it. And so definitely Go came with the wham bam. That taxi, that's a grill.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's a fact.
I was going up against something, with that Texas. So hey, I was just trying to show something different, something that people don't normally see every day. That's all.
Yeah. Facts. And it most definitely was different because ain't nobody I ain't gonna say nobody, but it's very few that have seen that sneaker. Like I've never seen it in person. I've seen pictures of it. I didn't even know you had that. I should have known you had that sneaker. Let me put it like that, though.
Right.
Yeah, I know I've never seen that sneaker before, but I went with the Grail, of course, the Taxi 12. The things are beautiful, but
yeah.
Woo,
IBA, how you feeling?
The shoe was dope. I just wish. I understand the story behind it and what it is, but I think if it was more of the OG colorway, it would have got me. You know what I'm saying?
The black and white one.
Yeah, it would have got me if it was the black and white one. So I'm just keeping it 100, but I had to go with the 12 also.
Hey, Black. Now I don't remember. Did you give the backstory of the sneaker Or did you do it while you were showing it, or did you do it after the fact? Did you?
No, I did it while I was showing it.
Okay,
I did the whole story while I was showing it.
No, he gave us a good story. It was a great story.
Yeah, it just went. All right, it just went. All right.
Nah, it didn't go like that. It was like, yeah, okay, but we see those taxis.
Right. That's
true. Well, no, they wasn't doing it. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, go. Black, did you go first? Y'all remember?
Yeah, Black.
Yeah, I was first.
Yeah,
Black.
so yeah, it was.
Like out the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I said at the beginning, I don't get no respect, man. That's all it is. Right in the danger field.
Quite the contraire. You get all the respect. The problem is in the sneaker battle, it's just certain selections. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we expect.
No. I'm just tripping about that though. That's all. I mean, I knew when I saw that shoe, I was like, ooh. They gonna go for that one.
But we think
I already knew.
We think we ain't barely saw before or haven't seen in a long time, whatever the case. That we think of you when we think of those sorts of things. And you said you wanted to show something different. You did exactly that. Like you did exactly what you plan out to do. So
I bet you got those taxis in your collection though.
Yeah, I got the 97s and I got the 2008 countdown pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the cherries. I was gonna pull that out first, but I said no. Let me go with this story. A lot of people like Iverson, and they didn't know nothing about him being Nike trolling him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I said, let me try that and see what happened, man.
That was a great story.
But everything ain't for everybody.
No, you know what? Black ass African. If you wrote a book about sneakers, I would read that. Because you got a lot of history up here about shoes that no one knows ever heard about. But
I'm gonna say this then. I'm gonna say this on your to follow what you're saying. It ain't. I don't think it's me having knowledge. I just think it's just me, living it. I don't sit there and read books on it or nothing like that. It's just what I grew up with when I was in high school. I go all the way back to like 86. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I wore in high school, like ponies. The Spudwear ponies, the City Wings. A lot of people, if I was to show that shoe, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? But excuse my French. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No, you good.
But it's just, I appreciate you for saying that, but most of this stuff, man, is here and here. You know what I mean?
Right. You lived it.
And a lot of people don't have both of them, or they don't put both of those together. It's always about what's the hotness, what's the new hotness. And you can't really say you love sneakers if you're always going with the new hotness. So,
that's why it's always sneakerhead versus hype beast.
Yep.
I don't call myself
what I did there.
I don't call myself that. I'm just a dude that loves sneakers, man. That's it.
Hey, I be on the same thing. I be telling people like I'm not a sneakerhead. I just like sneakers. Don't call me a sneakerhead. Like
that's just something that like media put out to you to say, hey, this is what this person is because they love sneakers.
Right.
Or like with cars, they call them gearheads.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't consider y'all sneakers heads. Right. Y'all buy sneakers because y'all love them.
Before on the show, when we were coming up, sneakerhead wasn't a thing. You just trying to be fresh.
Nah,
it wasn't a title.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to be fresh to death.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't make me break my chain out.
Oh Lord!
You bring that chain out, you gotta spit some bars.
Nah. Q gonna have me on that one. I can't do no bars, man.
Man,
I can be the hype man.
Let's go.
Hey, come on. Hey, we're gonna have to keep that for another time because we still on question one. You about to rap. And we still on question one.
I'm about to
yeah.
Hey, let's keep it going though. Question two, man. So obviously, GOAT won that round, so that made it 1-0. And then question two was show a sneaker with a strap on the forefoot. I thought that was weird. I was like, why couldn't it just be a strap period, but it had to be on the forefoot? So
that's a good question as far as you ask.
No, it was a good question. It was a good question, but I was like, dang, why it just couldn't be a strap period? It just had to be the forefoot, huh? All right.
Because here's the thing, only certain type of collectors have sneakers with a 4-foot strap.
You know what I'm saying?
Do we have to say more? I
guess.
Okay. So that's one of the ones where you gotta dig through the crates. That's all that is.
That's true. Right. That's true. I mean, it's a few sneakers that's in the present times that got that on the 4-foot too. But
right.
What was the shoes though? Here we go. Shoes was Black had the Mardi Gras Air Trainer 3, and then Goat had the Concept the Kyrie 6. And that Kyrie 6 is actually dope. To me, it's underrated. But once again, we talking about a timeless landmark compared to a new age pimping.
Yeah, sure.
Because that Kyrie is, I mean, it's very much a hooping shoe. Let's not get it twisted. But you can wear it. It's
also a shoe he didn't get to play in much. So
yeah, true facts. I mean, it's a few shoes he barely got to play in nowadays. But
okay.
Black ass option. Good question. How did you come across that shoe?
You talking about what?
How did you come across that shoe? Because you said it was only a UK release only.
Well, I bought it from Shuzim. Shuzim had this real big. He was getting rid of his whole collection because he used to have like a museum full of sneakers because he's just like heavy into Nike and Jordan. And I bought I think 3 pair from him. And they come with like a certificate of authenticity because it was a European release.
How long ago was that, Black? Because I remember we talked about that. It was a little while ago when you bought those.
I want to say it was probably about maybe 6-7 years ago, something like that. Because I got that one, then I got that the Optimus Prime Transformer, the one I showed a while back. I got that one from him. I forgot the other one. But they all come with like a certificate saying that they actually came out of his museum.
Right.
He had like 2,500 sneakers or something like that. So
Jesus.
Yeah. He had some gems, man.
People say their collections to him too. So y'all gotta think about it. Stuff just based off of that, off the strength. So
Didn't he win I remember I was watching, I think it was on Complex. He won didn't he win a locker that had all Dame shoes in it? And he had talking about Damon Dash, and he had all Damon Dash.
Oh yeah. He did.
He had all of them. I think he auctioned it off or whatever, but he had got back. He had hollered at Dame to let him know yo, I got one of your old lockers or whatever. But he asked him, was it cool first, I guess, or something like that, or to see if he wanted to buy his shoes back, or did he just whatever. But I think he ended up auctioning everything off.
Yeah, he sold everything on eBay.
Yeah, on eBay, that's what it was. But okay, so this question 2, BX, who won this question 2? Was it GOAT?
No, it was BAA.
It was BAA. Okay.
Yeah, that Kyrie went over like those Zoom Nikes went over everybody's head. Those Kyrie went the same thing.
They didn't apply to the question. That's all.
It was on the 4-foot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that was.
No, it was more midfoot than 4-foot.
Y'all don't know what the 4-foot is?
I don't remember this. I don't remember the shoe like that. I most definitely ain't got it.
4-foot is that strap that's towards your toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got a midfoot strap like the 180 Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a midfoot.
And the 2s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 3, show a sneaker with camo on it. That was a double lifeline?
Double lifeline.
Neither one of y'all got camo.
Hey,
bro.
I'm a grown man.
I'm not wearing no camo on my feet. Nah.
Hey, I said on the show, man, I had a camo, but it was the Reebok times bait questions.
Yeah.
I had those, but they were just too big for me, man. Questions already run big anyway, so
yeah.
I had to get rid of
the All-Star Russell Westbrook, but I'm not pulling that out.
Did it have camo on it?
Don't do it.
Yeah, it got camo and some more stuff on it.
You should have pulled that shoe.
That shoe was
chaotic. See what it was. What I think the reason why he probably didn't pull it because he already called for his lifeline, and then I called for my lifeline after the fact.
Where?
Look how chaotic.
On the toe cap.
Oh yeah. Lightweight got little.
Hey, you see how GOAT got it though, right? That's how close he was like.
Nah, I'm not pulling that.
Like that's how close he had to show you the camo was on there, boy. He wasn't trying to show that whole sneaker off now.
Nah, that sneaker gets no love.
Man. I mean, it's a few different dope camo sneakers out here, though, man. I feel y'all, but I mean,
I like camo boots. I don't really dig like camo sneakers like that.
Right.
And it most definitely don't have to be full camo. I mean, you got the Cameron joint. The question.
Oh yeah,
the Cameron joint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got that duck camo Air Max that's out right now, but it's a few things. I thought one of y'all was at least gonna have something.
I thought I was gonna see the Supreme 5 or something.
That's what I thought he had though, for real.
Oh,
I wish.
I don't like those either.
I ain't too big on camo. Like,
that's a thought shoe to me.
Hey, so Black, you chose 313 and she pulled out the orange camo.
Right.
And then Goat, you picked E-Money?
E-Money, yeah. Because I remember from his Instagram, I was going, if it was my turn, if I was going first, I was going to pick 313. Because I called for the lifeline first. But they were like, well, it's BAA's turn. So I'm like, all right, then I already knew what E-Money had over there. So I was like, bump it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, infrared can't be beat.
It can't.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So that's another one for the win. And then we got question 4 was show favorite Jordan pre 2010. And we got Black with the DS Olympic 7s from 1992. All right. I'm gonna give you some time for a second, girl. Yeah, from 1992 with the box, with everything that he showed.
We got report card receipt.
Hey, Black, I still need to send you those 7s too, so you can help me out with that restoration. And then Goat, you got the red steel 10s. Those red steel 10s, boy, woo, is boy. Hey, you didn't even have to give that whole life story you gave. Goat, like that red steel 10, boy. That's something special. Right there, I ain't gonna lie, man. So who won that one? Did the 92 win?
Black won that one.
Come on now.
Yeah, it was like a landslide.
Yeah, you gotta ask.
Bruh.
Oh, you gotta ask about that 10. That 10 ain't been out since 05.
I don't give a damn.
Tell him go.
And that's what got me. I'm like, now I like the fact that 7, that's the OG 7, but it's like, damn, we already got like 4 or 5 retros of it. The black and red still ain't been out since 05.
You think them jokers care about that?
I wouldn't have picked it.
No, they
you
don't.
said you wouldn't have picked it.
I would have went with the not over those. No.
Over the Olympic 7s?
Yeah, not over those.
Original pair? Come on, don't do that.
I don't even like 7s. I keep it real. I don't even like 7s, but I love that Olympic 7. Obviously, I got it, but I'm gonna keep it real. That's literally the only 7 I got in my collection. I don't like the Bordeaux 7. And I know that's timeless, classic, all that good stuff. But the Olympic 7 is really the only one that I have, and I like. I'm just not a fan of 7s like that. But that 10, whoo, boy, if you would have pulled something else out, well, it depends with Black though.
Yeah.
But see, that was the thing. I was trying not to pull out no Jordans the whole battle. I even said that I was trying not to pull no Jordans the whole battle, and I still ended up pulling out 2. So yeah. I was just trying to, come be very versatile. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but that's how they get you though. You go in with a certain game plan or a mind frame, like, yeah, I'm finna pull out all ASICs.
Right.
and then you get the getting them questions, and you be like, man, I'm gonna have to go pull out that banger, man. Forget that ASIC.
Questions take you in a whole different direction.
It's happened to the best of them, though. It's happened to the best of them.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So we where we at, man?
Awesome.
Tied up.
We got what we got? The bread question. A bread sneaker. That's not a Jordan. I thought that was dope. I ain't even gonna lie. A bread sneaker that's not a Jordan, and then we got black with the Air Flight Light mid, and then we got goat with the LeBron 4. That LeBron 4, man, it depends on the colorway for me when it comes to the LeBron 4s. I like Ghost colorway, and I like the dang man, that navy white and gold one.
All the 4s are terrible. I hate LeBron 4.
It's just them 2 colorways for me. Any of the rest of them, I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, and the original graffiti.
Yeah, that graffiti's pretty dope too. I actually like the concept that they just came out with. I ain't even gonna lie. I actually do like that. I like how they put that together.
Oh yeah.
For the new silhouette, it works. For that 4, not for the 4 though.
Me and my kick said shout out to me for that question.
I actually like the birthday LeBrons with that
yes,
zip fold away box. I actually like those.
Caddy got that one. That's a real mine. Boy.
They just taxing on them. That's all.
That's a fact.
But needless to say, I chose the Air Flight Light though. Needless to say.
Even though that really, to me, that didn't fit the question, but that was like the closest thing I had, because I had something, but I was like, I don't want that shoe to go over their head. And it was actually the OG Mutambos. I didn't want that to go over their head, nobody's head.
So the OG Mutombo, you talking about the
black red with the
jungle joint.
With the kente cloth.
Yeah, with the kente cloth.
Yeah. I didn't want that to go over nobody's head, because that was like a black with red color in it.
But the majority of your collection black be going over everybody's head, so it's just like it's you know like you got something, you be having serious stuff when you literally got to give a story for everything you have, and you got to be like, so Jordan actually wore these at his first practice when he got drafted, and he came out. When you got to do stuff like that, you be like, man, I know it gets tiring, Black. I'm gonna keep it real. I know you get tired.
No, I mean, I like doing it though, for real, man. You know, sometimes you have to, kind of show and tell people like, oh, you telling the story wrong on that shoe. That ain't what happened. This is what happened. I always tell my kids, man, you got the information highway in your hands with those cell phones. All it takes is get going on Google, find out whatever you need to know.
That's true.
With that Air Flight Light, that still went over people's heads. A lot of folks don't know Scotty wore those, but then also, people hate LeBron so much that they was gonna choose the Air Flight Light anyway.
That's me.
So I don't even think you chose the better choice out of the Mutambos and those. You just it just worked out.
Yeah.
So go. Quick question. After this round right here, 5 with the bread question, you were 3-2. How did you feel going to 6th question?
I was still nervous because I was like, man, he really making me like, I'm really digging. Like, I expected that I had to dig for sneakers, but it's like, God, dog, like I'm probably gonna run out of stuff. But
what about you? What about you, BA? How did you feel going after this question right here? Because one more question, it would have been over. As far as going for GOAT, did you feel like you had to? Did you feel like you had to pull the next question? You have to pull out something to play towards the crowd, or you just go with your true heart?
Well, anything I pull out is going to be from my heart. Period.
Right.
I'm not saying, and I'm not disregarding what the chat or anybody else says, but I buy sneakers because I like them. I don't try to show off for nobody else. So, to answer your question, I would, when I was down 3-2, I said, whatever this question is, I'm going to pull some ish out. I was finna, and it just so happened that the question kind of, tailored to, I ain't gonna say it tailored to me, but it was just, I had something that I didn't really have to dig for.
Yeah.
And when I found it, I was like, okay, I need to get the light. I need it. Just go ahead and go to the next one, Rep. Since we sitting here talking about
it. Shout out to What the Sneakers, man. Salute to the chat and the panel. Hit that like button. Most definitely make sure y'all hit that like button, man. So shout out to What the Sneakers for the $5 dono. If y'all haven't already, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all comment so we can get to y'all questions. Most definitely y'all can conversate in in the chat, and then also as well, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Stop playing, man. Stop playing.
He told you.
Stop playing. Let's go. Question number 6. Show a shoe with iridescent colorway. BX, then he spelled shoe as show. That's why I said it like that.
My bad. I was watching and taking notes. My bad.
It's all good, man. So BAA pulled out that. Hey, he pulled out that 5.
Man.
With man, like I'm really like I'm trying to get that right now. Seriously, I'm really trying to get that sneaker, but it's the DB5, which I still don't have. And then GOAT pulled out the All-Star Jordan 1.
Mm-hmm. Which is not a bad shoe, but
no,
I don't like the quality. I don't like that quality on the Jordan 1. I said that last week. I forgot somebody brought that up, and I was like, I don't like that one either. But
y'all brought it up.
Yeah, I don't like the quality on it. I like the outsole now. That outsole is crazy. I think that outsole is what really sells the shoe, to be honest with you. And you don't even see the outsole because you walking on it.
Exactly.
Right.
They get dirty quick.
We talked about it a week or two ago. That whole All-Star lineup wasn't that good.
Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, GOAT was on here because I told GOAT to come on. Yeah, because we was talking about what about North Carolina. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not a fan of the colorway, but that also makes it look crazy, even though you walk on it. And I mean that DB5, I was like, whoa, hey, like cue up the organ.
When he came back on camera, his lights were off. He had the little flashlight thing going on.
Yeah, like I thought the Undertaker was about to be resurgence again, boy.
Nah, I just wanted the people to see the glow, and then I was going to, go to the light so they can actually see it.
Yeah.
See the details in the shoe, because a lot of people, they know of it, but they probably don't know the details in the shoe.
Right.
And plus, I try to show the iridescent in it too. So now it wasn't no wrestling, nothing like that, man. I just felt like turn the lights off and you know what I'm saying, putting that glow on it. Getting that glow shot on that thing.
Yeah. Turn the lights off. Let it bling bling on them boys.
So after you did this, that DB5 was a landslide, and it was 3-3 at this point. And I had apologized for that question that I threw out there, and they picked up for the 7th question. Everybody
that question there was trash, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
My fault. I didn't expect them to pick the question. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I saw shoe free question, and I was like, yeah, that's a better question.
Because that's like a going out. That's like 7th round game on the line. That's like a going out question right there. Yeah, the outcome is still outcome, but hey, I'd rather go out like that.
I thought they was gonna pick like a question like we have a crescendo with it. Like, damn, what do I have? But I apologize. Don't crucify me. They crucified me in the chat. Like, man.
But let's
BX.
But let's not get it. I did say that though. But let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted though. They didn't have to pick your question.
No, they didn't though, for real.
They didn't have to pick your question. You know what I'm saying? They picked.
Even though you put it in the chat 5 times.
What
like that? He did 5 times.
So we talking about the question. We ain't even said what it was yet. Is that what we doing?
The Kobe joint. Show the best Kobe sneaker.
Like, y'all really gonna talk about it for a whole 5 minutes?
Hey, hold on. I know you ain't talking, and you was the one up here. We ain't get through the first question, and you wanted to rap.
I don't know what y'all talking about, and I want to know what the question is.
Oh yeah, she wasn't watching on Friday. She was busy.
Yeah, she was.
I was flying back home.
Well, first of all, it's good to see you back home. Behind, with the sneakers behind you, with the sneaker boxes behind you, and everything. It's good to see you back home safely.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you was having them birthday parties last week.
Oh yeah, eating all the cake.
Hey, I know this is off track real quick. We was getting busy last week. Q had aunties and everything. Hey, girl, how you doing?
They were just saying bye. I forgot to put it on mute.
I was like, hey, Q, I'm gonna have to put you on mute one time real quick. Disturbing the peace. But okay, question 7, man, was this is what we talking about? Show your best Kobe sneaker, and then the fellas pulled out the Kobe 11 3D, which was black, and is it called the 3D? I thought it was called something. I call it the headache because I can't even look at that sneaker long enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's called a 3D. It's called.
I made sure I Google it to get the right name. Yeah, it's the Kobe 11 3D.
It's called the 3D. Okay.
Yeah, I Kobe 6 off that one.
Okay, and then the Kobe Pro Troll, the 81-point game, 81-point game winner.
Hey, Go was stressing that one now.
Yeah, 81 points.
You scored 81 points in these, man.
Like, if he hadn't said that, I bet you half the chat wouldn't even voted for that damn.
They wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know. Man, Kobe won 81 points in this, man.
81 points. What
you gotta say that though, because they that shoe was so regular. He just happened to do something like extraordinary in it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have any details to it. It's pretty trash.
You know what I'm saying? Bulky as hell. That's what they call that ant bed stomper.
Right. Don't give us that face, Gold. I don't mean it toward you liking the shoe. I'm just saying Kobe Nikes don't really pop off like that for me. You know, I don't like them. I like 11s though. The 11s was cool.
But go one with that though.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, between the two sneakers, that was what was chose. I mean, Black, I can't even front, man. When I seen you pull out that Kobe 11, I couldn't even believe you had that in your collection.
Like I told, I had a couple people hit me up. They was like, I can't believe you had Kobe's in your collection. I was like, well, I got that one because I actually like it. I like how the details on it. I like how it kind of like blinds people. Like you said, the headache.
Blind you wearing it.
And it's comfortable at the same time. And, a guy at my age, I need comfort. And, I can care less about styling. I want comfort right now if I'm going to be walking for a long period of time. So, and then I had the which I gave him to my son for basketball, the Kobe 9. I think it's the Showtimes.
And
that was another comfortable shoe. So, yeah, the highs.
Yep.
Yeah, the highs. Like I said, that was another comfortable shoe, so I gave it to my son to play basketball in.
And we talked about it after everything was over. I didn't like the question because I think what the sneaker just said it. Like, everybody know I'm a diehard Kobe fan. Like, that's all I got in there. Like, that's it. But that one was just sitting right in here, and I'm like, well, that got a lot of history. He scored 81 points in it, so.
Right. That's the good you're gonna get with that.
Like I said, we agreed that we wanted to go out with a banger, but we didn't get that question.
Yeah,
but I thought you was actually gonna pull out the Crazy 8s.
Woo!
That's what I thought you was gonna pull out.
Yeah.
That's what I would have pulled out.
I was like, yeah, he finna kill me on this one.
It was some other ones too. I wanted to pull out the fundamental. I wanted to pull the fundamental out. My K-Y'all 8s, K-Y'all Kobe 8s. Mm-hmm. And I thought about the Crazy 8, but I was just like, I'll go with the 81 point.
Mm-hmm. That Crazy 8 though, boy.
It's sitting right there.
Hey, look at Caddy. Hey, shout out to Caddy, man. Caddy in the chat. He said he's a Kobe fan, obviously talking about GOAT, man. That's like asking me to show us a LeBron. Like that was
and that's why I said after, like, I didn't like that question. Like I didn't want to, I didn't want to go out like that. But
don't nobody want to see no Kobe's anyway. Shoot. Maybe rest in peace, but his shoes was not exciting.
I mean, he had a few of them,
Yeah, he did have a few.
He had a few.
Yeah, he did.
Just keep pushing that knife in and twisting it, why don't you?
Hey,
I know, Q. It's all good.
Shout out to BX for wearing my shirt. Danny said.
Oh, so, yeah.
With that being said, go took it off.
Oh, my bad.
I did
vote.
I voted for the pro trope. I mean,
yeah, I did. You know what? But to be honest with y'all, this whole weekend I barely voted though. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I really like. I was telling Jug, I voted their battle, and then like Saturday and Sunday, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna vote.
But I saw you put in the chat. Come on, people, you gotta vote.
Hey, I was like neutral, because a lot of the questions, the rounds, like sneaker for sneaker, I was like, bro, dang man, like I was just.
You can't even vote.
If you had to choose,
I put one shoe on my left and one shoe on the right.
Yeah, the reason they only got 18 votes for one shoe. Oh, trifling so.
You wasn't even there Friday.
I was voted. If I was there, I was there Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I got to give it up to GOAT, man. He came, and he did what he's supposed to do. Show the shoe that fits the question.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what it was like. It's like watching a boxing match, and it just they both just going at it until like the 12th round, and then it has to go to the scorecards. That's what this weekend was. That last weekend was like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, even in our group chat we did, we said way before everything started that, hey, let's give them a show that they never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all 3 days were bang up.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that there was not a round that people was disappointed in. I just think it was just people didn't want it to end. They wanted to keep going, and keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the fat lady got to sing sometime, right?
Making people in the chat like 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a lot of people saying go 2-3 more rounds. Just like I had shoes, I had shoes all over this room, man.
But I mean,
all this shit up.
That's the caliber of competition that we want the battle to be just throughout. You know what I'm saying? So we was all excited because we like, okay, these guys came to win. They warmed up because they done all the rounds prior to get to this point. So let's go. You know what I'm saying? I was so excited. I watched the replay once I landed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I don't really watch replays a lot. I'm just tell you that now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was exciting. I will say, it was entertaining.
Well, like I said, GOAT came. He did what he's supposed to do. That's why he moved to the next round. Much respect for you, bro. You did your thing,
man. Like I keep telling y'all, I got all the respect for y'all, man. Just to be in the building with y'all, man. Like that was just enough for me. Like I really didn't care if I won or lost. Just to be on there with y'all. Like,
hey, I will tell you this.
Like I said though, keep it fun. Remember, I kept saying we're gonna put the fun back into it. I kept saying that. So
I will say you did earn the name Bracket Buster though.
Yeah,
he did. He definitely did that. Yeah, you need to go and bring them shirts out, bro.
Man, everybody been hitting me up about them shirts. I'll figure out something, man.
Yeah, put your little bracket on there and leave it at that.
But yeah, you lived up to that name. You coined that one for sure.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Shout out to it's not even like, just shout out to Black. I mean, it's shout out to all 4 of y'all for real, man. I think I said that in the championship at the end of it, man. Like y'all really put on a whole weekend, man. Like literally put on a whole weekend of bangers, like for real, like bangers, man. And you could tell all 4 of y'all had a good time doing it. Mm-hmm. I salute all 4 of y'all for real, man. But it had to be a winner, and most definitely at the end of the day, it was GOAT. But Black, as usual, man, you was putting on, boy. You was putting on.
Yeah.
You was putting on, but a lot of them was like, you know what I'm saying?
But I heard people saying like that I was like playing around. I don't think I was playing around, or didn't want to win.
You just kept it true. You kept it true to your heart and what you like.
I didn't.
But you got to understand. you're not the only one that's done that. But at the end of the day, it could go either way when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at the outcome at all. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, I wanted to show something different that there's people out here that do have range, and I felt like everybody that was. I think a lot of people that have been in these battles over these 4 seasons had range, but it's trying to cater to the chat itself. So I just say, you know what, I'm gonna kind of like go away from that and just show what I like. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to kind of get away from those Jordans. So
I honestly feel like when it comes with GOAT for last season, like I don't remember what battle that was, I don't remember what round that was, but somehow you gotta have range like came up, and I felt like that was just like a trigger point for GOAT, and he literally was it IBA?
Dang, high point to him. I'm trying to get to him.
it wasn't IBA by himself. It was a couple more people.
Hey, I feel like that. I feel like that was like the button. You know what I'm saying? That literally put him in Mamba mentality, and he literally like he ain't smiled until he won and came on the recap and did Dwayne Weezy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He ain't smiled. He didn't smile that whole time. Like remember how Caddy wasn't smiling when IBA was talking crazy? Like he ain't. Like I feel like he turned it on. Like so, IBA maybe you the turn on King. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
But it's funny though because like you know like when I be I be saying certain things to put the fire under somebody, some people. You know what I'm saying? Just so they could just you know like I gotta win. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's all fun and games, right? But then there's nothing wrong with to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? You want to win at the end of the day. You feel me?
Right.
That's all.
I gotta give a shout out to Who Has the Heat panel because the way how they did it last weekend was crazy. Back to back to back.
Yeah.
You know that was everybody was showing up except for PM, but everybody was there.
Now, if only we can get people to vote, then we'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, but the voters started kicking in though a little bit, but
when you got 140 voters, I mean viewers,
people,
yeah.
But I mean, it got to the max around that, and they were still getting like 100.
No, they never got 100 votes.
They never
stayed like around like
80 something
like that.
Yeah. But the most I've seen was like 40 something. So yeah, about 90.
Around 90-ish. That's
right. Well, most definitely, man. Shout out to Black once again, man. We're gonna keep it popping. Appreciate you coming through, Black.
Oh, no problem, man. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Appreciate y'all having me on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the second battle of the weekend. But Black, you wanna you know what I'm saying, go ahead and talk about what y'all do every Sunday, real quick.
Oh yeah. Retro Talk Forum, me and my boy Hot Dog 18. We be on at Sundays, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on your YouTube channels. Check us out, Retro Talk Forum. We talk 80s, 90s nostalgia. Our last show we talked about trading cards, and I thought that was one of the more doper shows that we had because we go back and talk about things that you've done in your past that you tend to forget about. So I think this Sunday we're gonna we probably either talk about jerseys or hats. So just stay tuned. Check us out, and we'll probably be showing some of our stuff. So like I said, myself, Black Ass African, and the champ of all champs, Hot Dog 18. He will be in me and him be in the building. Like I said, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. YouTube channels, man. Come check us out, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, appreciate you, Black, man. Appreciate you coming through always, brother.
That's the God right there.
Black Jesus.
One more thing, and then I'm out.
Go ahead.
IBA, I will keep my my blue shoes on the shelf, okay?
For sure.
Black Ass African, I'm out, man.
All right, Black.
All right, bro.
That was Black, man. Appreciate once again Black coming through, man. GOAT was the winner for the first battle, man. And then we go on to Saturday night, and Saturday night was
Jug and Hop.
OG Drake right here in the building. we got Hop in the building, man. Appreciate you chilling in the background, Hop. Hop battled for Saturday night, which it was Hop versus Jug. Jug actually is supposed to come through sooner or later, but I know he has some issues tonight or whatever. So I guess we can still keep Gold in the building. Because Jug ain't here, so let's just go ahead and get to the championship. All right, look.
Right.
Hop won Saturday, all right? Hop won Saturday. Let's go to get to the championship.
Just by a little bit. Just by,
yeah, all right.
Hey, he low-key washed Jug, though. Jug got washed.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it for a minute.
I mean, he ain't here to defend himself, so
yeah.
Let me just give my thought process on that battle real quick. First question they took from the night before, with the one that Shoe Freak had, where he said, pull out a shoe that's never been shown before.
Right.
Favorite non-Jordan collab?
Yeah. No.
That was the first question. That's what I'm looking at right now.
No, the first question.
No, you're on the wrong battle.
My bad. That's the championship. It's a shoe that hasn't been seen on Who Has the Heat like ever.
Right. Well, no, it was just saying. Yeah, they just said show a shoe that has never been shown before. So when I pulled out this one, I came real close to pulling out this one, the OG.
Ooh, and he got the OG, bro.
I came real close to pulling this one out.
Golly.
But I said, I said I got to go for the color pattern because they never seen this one before, and this you very rarely see this shoe. No. So, he pulled out the black and yellow Thunders, which that one was a close one. Yeah. So I think I won that one by like 4 votes.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, Handsome V. The next question was favorite non-Jordan collab. So I think he pulled out what was that he pulled out?
AJ Pine Green.
No, it was favorite green shoe. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Favorite green shoe. So I had to go with another one that I figured was going to be a knockout blow, the Green Lobster. You know what I mean? So I got up 2-0. Right. Now I've kind of done my homework on him because I know he's got that trophy room 5, so I know he was gonna have to pull that out sooner or later to try to at least to try to come back. So go ahead, IBA, what you got?
Do y'all really feel like that trophy room is a banger? Forget the hype. Let's throw the hype away.
That blue and red is dope.
Nope.
Blue and red is crazy.
I think that shoe is mediocre. It's just.
I don't like it for the hype. I like it because of the colorway. The colorway is dope.
I don't like 5 still. No.
Me personally, I didn't go for it. I tried to hit for it for black because I know he wanted that shoe. Right. So I tried to go for it for him. Now, I don't think we knew that shoe was gonna blow up like it did.
Right. It was a trophy room though. Like you could only get it like if you was damn near in Orlando only.
True. Okay, but the other trophy rooms wasn't that hot.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
That's what but the other trophy rooms was like they were like my bag IBA, but they were like off-brand numbers. I'm talking about like numbers. Yeah.
17s and the 16s.
Yeah.
Now I've heard the red pair. Oh yeah, the red pair I was on a whole nother level. That's on a whole nother level.
Red pair is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, both of them are Chicago colorways, so that's why Jug got them. So that's the Chicago flag colorway. So I respect that part. So I'll give him that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So the next question was
the suede.
All suede shoe.
Yeah.
So I said this has got to be the one where he's got to go for a W. So I said he's probably gonna pull out that trophy room. So I grabbed my DB6. I was like, this is the only thing that I got. Plus, it's an all suede shoe that can compete with that trophy room.
Right.
So when he pulled out that trophy room, I was like, okay, yeah, I see you. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope shoe, which it is a dope shoe. To be honest with you, I didn't know if that DB6 was gonna win or not, and the DB6 edged it out by 1 vote. I think that may be one of the closest rounds ever in Who Has the Heat.
That's a fact.
So when I made it through that round and I was up 3-0, the first thing that came to my head was I've seen too many people go up 2-0 and they come back and they end up losing the battle.
Facts.
Well, hold on a second before you continue. Rep, you see what he's doing over here? He's strategizing and shit over here.
That's a fact.
He over there writing plays, football plays. Like,
I mean,
I see what you're doing, but that's dope though, because a lot of people don't do that. But that's a testament to you winning season 3. Like you making your plays and you making power moves as you go along.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Season 3, I think I flew under the radar. A lot of people didn't really. They weren't checking for me. To be honest with you, I don't think people was really checking for me. And it was a couple of. It was like 1 or 2 battles where people didn't show up when I was supposed to battle. So I kind of slid in there. You know what I mean? I slid in there. To be honest with you. And so when it came to the Tournament of Champions, like I said, I saw where a few people, they got up 2-0 and then they end up losing 3-2. So when I got through that round with the DB6, I said, okay, I got to take him out now. I can't play around with it. So when they asked for that, who has the heat question, I said, I got to go back-to-back DBs. Mm-hmm. And I got to go ahead and get rid of it right now. Just go ahead and end it. Like Caddy said, Caddy had the hashtag empty the clip. Yeah. And that's for real. That's what I went by. I was like, I got to go ahead and just take him out. Now I did show some heavy hitters and I was like, dang, I hope I ain't got to really pull anything big out on GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it is what it is. And you got to have that range.
But let's not get it twisted, man. Cause for real, let's not get it twisted. Jug was pulling out some. He was pulling out some bangers, right? Yeah. But every time, and I told Jug on the phone, every time he would pull out a banger, Hop was coming with the Joker, or he was coming with that spade straight, cutting that boy like.
He was coming with that domino.
He was coming with that domino, mother. So it would be like, yo, like y'all said, Jug came with that Thunder 4. I was like, okay, and then Hop came with the lobster joint.
Air raid.
Air raid. My bad. With the air raid, right. It was what was it? It was what did he have? Oh, like you said, he had the Trophy Room 5, and I was like, okay, now he fighting back, right? This one should work. And then Hop come with the DB6. I said, oh my God. So once again, y'all was talking crazy. That's why when it was, all right, y'all vote 5 or 6. I was like, neutral. Right, neutral. Right. Neutral.
Yeah, I think it was a few people like that, Rep. I think it was a few people like that, bro.
I was just like, dog, like it's hard. It was hard to vote. It was hard.
It was easy for me.
Yeah,
it wasn't for me.
It was easy.
I know it wasn't easy for. I know it wasn't easy for you, Q. It was very easy for you, Q.
Oh yeah, it's always easy for me. I always have a preference of what I had to choose, even if I would never buy one of the 2 shoes. Mm-hmm. I know which one I would pick.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That DB6 is my grail. When I got that shoe, I was like, okay, I'm cool. That I wanted that shoe when that shoe first came out, and when it came back out, I said, you know what, I gotta have this shoe. So I got rid of a few things, saved up some money, and it is what it is. I paid for it. That was a shoe that I wanted to have, that I had to have in my collection.
Yeah.
So you didn't get that retail? Oh no. Oh, okay. I wish. I wish. No.
What about question 4? The last joint. Hop, you so it was the DB8, and then because that was another one. He pulled out the 85 high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, okay, and then you pull out the DB8, and it was just like,
well, I pulled out the DB first, and then he was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was like, whatever. That's why I said in these battles, you got to go for the jugular.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we talk about the other round, that was kind of a different story. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
it's like what Rep and IBA say every week when you do the recap. You can't hold on to shit. Because you got people that come on afterwards like, man, I should have pulled this instead. So why didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So like you said, don't hold on to it.
See, but then when some people do that, it makes me question their range now. So at the end of the day, if you got shoes, you shouldn't have to be reserving. You should be able to go the distance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I've seen happen too many times. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try to hold on to this shoe, and then next thing you know, you done got knocked out.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. That's why I said I got to go for what I know on that first battle, because I was like, I can't let him just hang around, because it's a possibility that he could come back. And we've seen a lot of shoes that we haven't been seeing all season. That's what I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 100. I will say this, Jug, he definitely brought it. You know what I'm saying? He brought it, even though there was a lot of, people saying that, he got hit pretty good, but the first round was close, and the third round was close. You know what I mean? Now it's hard to beat that green lobster. Yeah. If you know what the green lobster is.
Right.
And in my opinion, for me, the DB6 and the DB8 is my two favorite DBs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lot of people like the 4s and the 5s, but me personally, 6 and 8 is my favorite. So those are two shoes that I had to have.
A lot of people don't even like 8s, period.
Facts.
And I actually started liking 8s later on in life. I didn't like them like when he was wearing them and stuff like that or whatever. I started liking them later on in life now. But that DB8, I think, changes a lot of people's views. when it comes to 8s, when they see that DB8 or they actually have it in their own possession, because that DB8 is crazy.
The detail on it is sick, from the metallic piece with the design up underneath to the speckles and the fingerprint. All that glows in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't really know that it glows in the dark, and then it's got a translucent outsole with a basketball on fire on the bottom of it. Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of detail in that shoe. And then, you got the blue suede with the orange inside.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like a newer advanced Peapod. Peapod is one of my favorite 8s.
Yeah.
So yeah, that DB8 is one of my favorites. So, but yeah, Jug, I definitely much respect to him, because he pushed me to pull out those shoes that I really didn't want to pull out, but I was like, I got to. Right. I got to. I didn't have no choice.
Facts. So we might as well just get into it about Sunday, man. The championship was GOAT versus Hop.
Go Weezy.
This went to game 7.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, GOAT and Hop put on Sunday night. Most definitely. Let GOAT have his little lunch break for a second there. And, and then we can go ahead and get into these questions, man. So question 1 right out the gate, man, was favorite non-Jordan collab. And GOAT pulled out the non-Jordan collab. That was at Sakai joint.
Right.
And then which I actually like. That's actually the one that you pulled out, GOAT, is actually the only one that I like out of all them different colorways they came with, between the high and the low. I'm not a fan of the low either. But what, Hop, you had the purple lobster, right? So you came back again with the purple joint.
Yeah, bro. Now, I did catch that one for retail. You know
what I'm saying? Yeah, do it again, IBA. Do it again.
Man, that was against the De La Soul one, right?
No, that was
Sakai was against the lobster.
The Blazer.
Yeah. And that Blazer is dope. And especially, I can imagine that shoe with that polo jacket you were talking about, that Snow Beach polo jacket.
You gotta be from that era. Yeah, go ahead.
That's Raekwon the Chef.
Yeah,
man, that polo jacket $600.
Yeah.
No, that whole Snow Beach collection is pricey, bro.
Yeah. The Air Max that they came out with, like, it was sitting at a little over retail for a minute. If you go on StockX right now, that joint is
the clothes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, as another thing, like that, even that Air Max.
Yeah,
that Air Max was sitting at just a little over retail, and now if you go on StockX, it's sitting on some numbers.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, but yeah, we obviously know who won that round.
That Blazer was clean though, man.
It was, man.
You know what? If you had pulled that, like a year earlier, you might have would have pulled that round.
Yeah, I probably would have.
The SB wave, you know, is
Yeah. Show a shoe. Question 2 is show a shoe you would wear courtside. I thought this question was dope too. I don't know who came up with this one, but I thought this one was dope. Goat pulled out the white De La Soul SB high, and then Hot pulled out the you pulled out the Justin Timberlake, right? The Jordan 3?
Yeah, the JTH 3.
Yeah.
In hindsight, you know, Goat was said, no, that was the JTH. No, I was saying when you said something about, you know, you want to be seen courtside, I slipped on that question. I slipped on that one. You know what I'm saying? I slipped on that question bad.
So when you went back and you thought about it, what shoe came to mind in your collection that you would replace that shoe with?
You want to see it?
Sure, let's go.
We know you want to show it. So.
you know, I was trolling in the chat. I was like, don't nobody want to see those courtside.
Yo, I was just thinking for season 5, we're gonna have to have like a segment with IBH trolling people, the shit that he be saying in the chat.
Bro, you said nobody wants to see the Blazer?
I was like, anybody checking for on the sideline, goddamn.
Talk about the De La Soul, the De La Soul, and the
De La Soul with pop on the court side. What you talking about?
Exactly.
That's what I told.
Okay.
I think Word said it. Word was like nobody's wearing that court side, and somebody was like, "You tripping? De La Soul will wear that court side."
Exactly.
Like, what?
That
Viatank dunks, the Viatank.
Yeah.
Those is banging.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, them banging.
Yeah.
I still go with the De La Soul though. I mean,
I'm trying to think what I would wear for, so I don't know. But you know, I was thinking, you know, courtside JTH. You know what I mean? The threes. It's a clean silhouette. You know, the quality on that shoe is dope. The leather is off the chain on it. You know, and you know, it was a limited shoe, and like I said, it was a forgotten shoe. I believe a lot of people forgot about that shoe, and that shoe right there. I actually got that one at a partner that hit on the first run from the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And you know, I traded him a shoe for it, and you know, he let me get it. So, but I've always liked that Tinker, and I've always liked it when they put the swoosh on the 3. I've always liked that for some reason. It reminds me of Flight 89s. Flight 89 is one of my favorite shoes. So
I think McFly was the one that was saying, man, I can't stand with the swoosh on the Jordan 3. It just looks funny to him.
Yeah, I like it. Me personally, I like it. You know, it's a dope touch to me. I
mean, if the story is true and that was the original drawing with the swoosh on it, then there's something to appreciate about it.
Yeah. Right.
That's if it's true. But y'all know Nike be pulling some shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So where we at? Question 3.
He got me with that dunk.
Yeah.
So it's 1-1 right now.
Yeah.
It's 1-1. It was a landslide for that question, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got me pretty good.
It was a lot of
I think it was like 40 something to 20 something.
Yeah.
I think it was like 40 something to 20 something.
Question 3, show an ASIC in your collection.
We didn't need that question.
I wasn't feeling that.
That was a PM question.
Hey, you took the word. I said McFly turned the PM on that one.
Yeah.
Remember, this is the day that, you know, PM actually showed up and then shit just went crazy.
Man. Hey, but the crazy thing about it is I bought a pair of ASICs for $20 on eBay and it ain't came yet. And I ordered that shoe like a week and a half ago. Oh, man. And I was like, man, if I'd have had this shoe, you know what I mean?
He would have had it, Go. I don't think he was in here when he showed it to us.
I'm gonna show it real quick.
That ASIC was fire too. I was like, oh, it would have been a back and forth.
Go ahead. Physical therapy ASICs.
Yo, what's wrong with Caddy, man?
I'm gonna have to go find me an ASIC for $20.
Man, fuck no. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss.
Yeah, that's a nice ASIC though. Yeah.
It's a nice ASIC, man.
$20. $20. That's all it costs. $20.
That's fire. That's fire there.
Fire, yeah.
It is.
Oh, that's the one that popped up when they was having that sale on eBay, right?
Yes, $20. $20. I'm still waiting on it to ship.
Yeah. The Asics I be wanting, I've got to come out the pocket for. Like I don't just wear any ASIC.
Mm-hmm.
Now I like that. They just had a dragon fruit ASIC come out, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's fire.
That was decent.
And then I seen a Charlotte Hornets colorway of that same shoe.
That
thing's
it's still on the website. It's still there.
Go, you ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
Go, you ain't got it. Anything North Carolina, Go gotta have it. I'm surprised he ain't got it. He probably got it in the queue right now. He just ain't pulled the trigger yet.
Those are fire. Right. Those are fire. That one and the other one that has the turquoise on it, the one that's for it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not in the market for Asics right now, but those
right.
They hot.
Right. But yeah, I'll go. And then I picked the wrong person too. I picked PM. I thought PM had at least one pair of Asics. You know what I'm saying? But
I would have picked him too. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have picked him.
Yeah, the one I showed, I got that for $20 on the 50. I'm like, all right, I need something to go to work in. I don't want these kids to mess my good shoes up. And then the other one, I just bought that one because that's on sale for like $34. So with the discount, it was like $23. And then boom, I wear that to physical therapy.
Right. Now, if he would have said Brooks, I got you. I got a pair of Brooks in there.
Oh, I got some Brooks too.
Yeah.
Oh, heck no. Y'all playing games.
You sell Brooks in my store. I got a pair of Brooks.
Hey, them some of the most comfortable shoes.
What?
If you want to work out or walk in, yes, sir. The mall walkers, yes, sir.
Them definitely some mall walkers.
You never pick PM Harvey.
But look, they ain't got the Velcro straps on them, Q, so I'm good.
So at this point, it's 2-1 GOAT?
2-1 GOAT.
Is it 2-1? Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1 GOAT. Then we got question 4, right? Question 4, short sneaker with a lace lock.
Hey, as soon as they read that question, I was like, I want to see if we could pull something out that's not a 5 or a 6.
5 or 6.
And that's exactly what the hell we got.
Man.
It's hard. It's hard to try to think of some shoes outside of a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
Lace lock.
Yeah.
If you really got to get in your bag to really think like, what do you have?
What else is there?
Look at you. See what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, what else is there?
I'm in deep thought right here. Like
the only one I can think of is the infrared LeBron 17 right now. That one came with a lace lock.
Yeah.
Well, you also have the those Watch the Throne 16s came with a lace lock.
Yeah, go. Well, some of them did. Not all of them did.
The Watch the Throne.
The Watch the Throne, right?
That's the one I'm talking
LeBron
about.
16s.
16.
All-Star Weekend last year.
You don't remember the Watch the Throne? Okay.
Yeah, no.
The South Beach 11s have a lace lock. The LeBron 11 South Beach. That one has one.
Yeah.
There's some out there. You just gotta.
Yeah. You really gotta get in your bag to think though, because it ain't really like.
That's why I ain't cut out for it. I'll lose and I got back here and couldn't think.
Like
my thought process was show that cigar because you got 2 lace locks on it. You know, you got the ring, you got the ring, and then you got the lace lock at the bottom. So I was like, they ain't never seen this one before either. Yeah. You know what I mean? But once again, in hindsight, I had that black and baby blue 5 sitting right here in front of me, and I looked over that one. You know what I mean? And I said, you know what? Let me show this cigar. But in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't show the black and blue one right then.
Right.
You know, but I thought the cigar, you know, I was like, the cigar is a dope shoe. It represents, you know what I'm saying, the championship, the first championship. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really care for the champagne. But I saw people in the chat like, I like the champagne more. I was like, yeah, turn it.
I like the cigar more. I don't know.
I like the backwood 6 better.
Yeah.
Because you know that leather on there, it's some good leather on there. You know what I mean? It's good leather.
That leather, that's what I'm saying. It's like you gotta have it in hand, I guess, to more appreciate it. I mean, I get why people pick the Grape 5. Like, if I truly get it. And it was a landslide. Don't get it twisted. It was a landslide. But I feel like people don't appreciate that cigar 6 as they should.
Yeah, that grape is way more known. And then the grape, those colors just pop. Because I came close to pulling out the Fresh Prince. even though I put laces in it and I put a lace lock in it, I was this close, Goat, to pulling out that fresh print because it's sitting right there.
I mean, when you really tell the story, like most of us truly know that shoe because of the Fresh Prince, though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But think about it, it has nothing to do with basketball. It's more so because the Prince wore it.
Will Smith. Yeah.
Question is though, if you had pulled out that freshman 5 with the holes you poked in it against his great 5s, you know, would one be better than the other because of one is the OG and the other one is the ones you poked a hole in though?
Oh, I was going for GOAT. I would have voted for GOAT. So I'm just saying.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, if you want to get technical, BX, mine is more of the OG because I got the Nike Air on the back.
True.
Yeah, but I'm saying because the holes were poked in it to make it, you know, actually sneaker with a lace, would they have voted for the ones that originally came with the laces or the ones that, you know, with the Nike Air on the back that you have to poke the holes in?
Honestly, that's kind of hard to say, but I feel like people may have been technical and be like, well, it didn't come with laces. But then some people probably would have been like, well, that's the Nike
better
Air on the back. That's the Nike Air on the back. And then I still put a lace lock on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's just a question that had him, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of hard to say. I mean, and honestly, to be honest with you, that kind of ran through my mind real quick. Be like, well, technically it didn't come with a lace lock. And then, like I said, I was trying to show something that had 2 lace locks on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, shout out to me and my kicks here. That's exactly what he just said. Is the Fresh Prince 5 didn't come with a lace lock, so that wouldn't have worked. BX, he would have been DQ'd. I don't know if necessarily he would have been DQ'd. I think it would have been a landslide for GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Because Hop could have tried to finesse it like, yo, I did this and I did that, but everybody would have been like, nah, we're gonna go with GOAT on this one. So
at this point right now, GOAT is the 2016 Cavaliers right now. It's 3-1.
Yeah.
You mean Golden State?
I mean the Warriors. Sorry, my bad. Don't crucify me. The Warriors.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. GOAT had. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was about to give up. I was like, no, I'm keeping it real. I was like, man, GOAT finna win this thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Before the battle, man, I really wasn't focused. You know what I mean? I had a situation going on, and I came real close to being like, man, I really can't battle tonight.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and go for what I know. Mm-hmm. And that's why I was saying I slipped on that black and baby blue Jordan because I wasn't thinking. Mm-hmm. And I had the shoe sitting right. I'm talking about the shoe was sitting at my feet still where it was from the other night. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, GOAT, he finna get me. Bracket Buster is really finna be in it. Like seriously. That's really what I was thinking. And I was like, all right, man, it is what it is. Next question.
Then I turned into Draymond Green.
Terrible.
Oh, weird. Hey, so BX, where we at? 6?
Yeah, 5.
5, my bad. 5. Okay. Hardest sneaker to get in your collection. GOAT had the De La Soul. That was the low though, right? The SB low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a sought after shoe too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so sought after shoe.
And then my bag. And then Hop, you had the Carolina Blue
Lifestyle 5.
Yeah, the Lifestyle 5. Which one? I'm not gonna front. Now I love the De La Soul SB. I wish I had the OG, but I don't. But I have the low, and I got the white high. I got both of them that you got, GOAT, right? Mm-hmm. So when you was like, man, this is sold out the sneaker and all stuff like that, I'm not even gonna hold you. So I found the low at the outlet, which it's funny that I found it at the outlet because then after getting it at the outlet, it was like, dang, it's really like it's out here like this. Cause I tried to get it on release and I didn't get it on release. So I don't know if you got yours on release. I didn't get mine on release. I actually got mine at the outlet. So it was pretty random, but you know how when you find something at the outlet, you don't think it, you don't think it's random, or you just think like, oh, you know what I'm saying, these must be sitting or something like that.
Yeah, they everywhere.
Yeah. So I'm actually able to cop it at the outlet. But once I cop it at the outlet and then I start investigating a little bit, it's like, bruh, you came up. So I actually copped them at the outlet. So I actually was lucky. I got lucky at the end of the day, to be honest with you. But
you always feel good when you get one of those gems from the outlet.
yeah, because I never find nothing at the outlet. I thought it was just like I didn't cop it on release. I mean, I wasn't able to hit on release, and then after finding it at the outlet, I was like, well, dang, man, maybe I just had bad luck that day or something like that.
Y'all know where them 81 points came from?
The outlet. I saw them in the outlet. I saw them in the outlet. They had a ton of them down here in the outlet.
They had a lot of them here in Chicago too. That thing wasn't moving.
Yeah, but after Kobe passed, you couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You can't even find Kobe. You can't even get Kobe to be released by Nike right now.
You can't find nothing. Cause I can only imagine. Remember when they did that Nike ID?
For his last game.
Yeah, the black and gold.
Yeah. Well, that one wasn't that particular one wasn't the Fade to Black. That was the actual colorway.
Well, what was the one that you had to go on Nike and they had 3 different colors? Like you could
that one. It was what, the 11s? No, it wasn't 11s. It was
the one with the numbers on it.
Yeah, the one with the numbers on it. It was like 3 different patterns you could put on it, right? Yeah. So like those was like they flew. They was out the door. Like it was nothing. So like that to me is like the only thing that really was like, oh my God. For me, I'm not a big Kobe fan, but I actually wanted that one though.
My favorite. Go ahead, Q. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I keep saying it. I wanted that Fade to Black joint, the one he actually wore in the game. The last game. That's the one that was hard as hell to get. They did Sneakers did that draw, if y'all remember.
Yeah.
Man. That's one of the Kobe's I can say that I actually love.
One Kobe, I actually got 2 Kobe's in my collection. I got the Barcelona 7, I think it is, or whatever like that. That's when I really got put on the Kobe's, and I was like, man, dang, these shoes comfortable as ever.
Comfortable.
And then it was because that was around the time I got the Mango KD, the KD Mango. Man, I don't even know what number that is, like 5 or something like that. It's the one that got the strap across.
Like that's the 4.
Is it the 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say GOAT. No.
Yeah.
Ask GOAT. He know.
It's the KD joint. So that was like it was around that time because like all them Nike basketball sneakers around that time, I was like, dang, these is mad comfortable.
Like, I don't know what they're doing now, but
yeah,
that time everything was comfortable.
So it was
only Kobe I want is the Grinch. That's the only one I want.
Right.
That's the only Kobe I want. That's his. To me, that's.
I with that one though, right?
So that was the 7, right?
I don't know what number it was. I'm like IBA.
Hey, like, I love Kobe. That's my nigga. But at the end of the day, I was not a fan of his shoes, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to come back. It was rumored to come back out this year.
Yeah, I know. I know. If they do, I'm definitely gonna try to get a pair because I like that Grinch.
Holiday season is supposed to come back out.
Yeah, that Grinch is fire.
I need 2 pairs.
All I know is one time I put on some Kobe's. So I call myself going to go hoop, but I haven't hooped in a while. Right? We're in the gym, so I forget which number. I can't even tell you what number Kobe's I had on, but I guess I must have been dragging my feet, not really lifting my feet up. Boy, that shit must have stuck to the floor, and I ate it. Bow! I'm like, oh damn.
You know what?
It's like grip like a bug, though. I'm like, golly.
That's funny that you told that story because I was just about to say I wish somebody like recorded you playing basketball because that's what I your feet not lifting up the ground too well.
They wasn't lifting up the ground too well. They almost a bit bullshit.
That one time when you tried to get up.
I tore my Achilles in the 9s.
Even some
for real?
Damn.
In the 9s, I told you. Huh?
That's the boot looking.
That's the Roy Jones boxing shoe, ain't it?
Man.
Yeah. I tore my Achilles in those. Felt like somebody shot me in the back of the leg.
Wow. That's another one. Like nobody liked that one, and I didn't like it either. But that what was it? The snake skin one. The snake skin one. I thought that one was crazy.
That one, Black Ass mentioned BAA. He mentioned the Gumbo League one. That one's dope. And then the What Guys is dope too.
Yeah, no, that one's fire too.
Yeah. This how Goat felt when he had on them shoes.
For real.
Hey, we laughing though, but that's how it do feel.
That's
like
how it feel for real. I'm talking about bro. Got the rebound, started the dribble. As soon as I put the ball on the floor, I just felt wow. I'm like, what in the world?
You made that. Yeah, you made that. You tried to make that cut because that's like how it happens. I seen a cat do that one time, and he made a cut and he just fell. Like you said, like somebody shot him.
Yeah.
He just fell.
Like
that was it.
Yeah, you feel like you got shot for real. That's crazy. But where we at, man?
I pulled out the Goat pulled out the what was that you pulled out for question 5?
The De La Solos.
I pulled out the lifestyle 5s because, like I said, I had to drive. I live in Florida, so I had to drive all the way to Birmingham, Alabama to get that shoe because that shoe was a lifestyle shoe. So only mom and pop stores had it, and select Foot Actions had it. And I had a partner that worked in Birmingham. I was working for Foot Locker at that time, and one of his homeboys worked at the Foot Action. And he was like, "Man, if you can drive up here, man, you'll probably be able to get it." And
was you working at the shoe store at that time too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
pardon my ignorance, but is that shoe really a thing? Like, I mean, is it like a piece?
When they started that lifestyle collection,
lifestyle was like super limited. Yeah,
that's a fact.
Okay. Yeah, lifestyle was super limited.
It's the same that like that one, the Tour 4s.
They got the Cool Grade 3s. That's a lifestyle. The Maroon 5s.
Yeah.
The Olive 5s. I want to say either the Mist or the Thunders. I think the Thunder and Lightning pack was lifestyles at first also, which that Lightning is sought after real bad now.
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing 3s. I think that's a lifestyle shoe.
It is, yeah. Or some people call them the mellow 3s, but it's the Do the Right Thing.
Yeah. but see, back then that's when Jordan had the lifestyle apparel, like that Peapod shirt that you saw. The Peapod is a lifestyle shoe. Like when they made the Altitude 13, the OG Altitude 13 is a lifestyle shoe.
Levi ones.
Yeah, because I had to drive to New Orleans to get that. I had to drive to New Orleans to get that 13 at Altitude, which New Orleans is closer than Birmingham.
Yeah.
But they had clothes and apparel that was super exclusive. Like Jordan had the jeans. That matter of fact, the Ice Blue 10 is a lifestyle shoe because I got some denim shorts to go with that. Then my kids roast me. They were like, "You got them jorts on." You know what I'm saying? My kids roast me to this day about them.
Don't tell me you out here still wearing Jordan apparel.
Yeah, cute. You know what it is? You see the face?
Let's go.
Yeah, I still wear. You know, back then I used to be that matchy type. Now you can wear Adidas with Nike and.
Well, no, you can't.
The kids do nowadays. Trust me, the kids do now.
No, yeah, they do. They do, but that don't mean that you. Yeah.
Now, me, I would never do that.
They don't know any better.
Supposed to do it.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lot of violation these days.
Oh yeah.
These kids, they walk out the house a pure violation. They walk up in a violation.
Yeah, but like Jack said, that laser 5, and that's right, Boosie, baby. You wore the whole outfit. You wore. You used to be Jordan down. Like I don't know. Right.
Did you have a? I
don't know about that cologne, but yeah, I get what you're saying,
bro. We had the cologne down here.
Yeah, we had the cologne too.
Yeah, so country. Only in the South will y'all be wearing some Jordan.
My dad had the cologne.
It wasn't that bad. Hey, it's better than putting on some group.
The thing is, though, everybody can't wear the same cologne, though. So just because it smells good on you, don't mean it's gonna smell good on me.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I was cool on that.
Yeah.
I never met anybody wearing Jordan cologne.
It's better than putting on some Brute.
No,
That's true. I think my stepdad, he lived by that Brute though. He still gets
hey. Oh, niggas like
I'm about to step out tonight.
Yeah.
He still got his Jordan cologne.
Hey, what Michael said, he had all them keys. He said, if you pulled out them keys, go and get your soda out the trunk there.
out the trunk.
Them old heads be in the club, they got a trunk full of soda. Go and get your soda out the trunk.
And me and my kick said Jordan cologne was a staple in the 90s. Anything Jordan was a staple in the 90s.
Hey, what are you talking about?
But that cologne, I'm sorry, man. That cologne still to this day is in Burlington Coat Factory. That's the first thing you can see when you walk in there. Like, oh, that's just
it's like P yellow in the bottle now. It's
Look,
right next to the curve.
That cologne along with Hop's t-shirt are in the Burlington Coat Factory.
Don't be hating on the t-shirt. Oh snap.
man,
Hey, this is a life. This shirt actually went with those five. It's a lifestyle shirt.
I know they did.
I can't do it. I never was a fan of that cologne. It's way too strong. You ain't even got to spray it to know how it smells. Like it's just literally like you can just walk past the bottle and be like, "Yep, there go that Jordan cologne."
Hey, Tweezy, when the last time you wore that Jordan cologne, Tweezy?
In my defense, I was like in 5th or 6th grade, so that's when you start smelling yourself. And
Yeah.
I was young.
Yesterday.
Hey, Tweezy said I still got mine, but that don't mean that he used it. He just said I still got mine. That don't mean he used it.
The bottle's still probably full. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying? And not taking out the box is just straight memorabilia. Just
I think that's what most people probably sprayed a couple times. Like, I don't know about this. Let me just keep it.
And let's keep it real. Just like with Kobe, right? If Jordan was to pass away, God forbid, right now, everybody would be at Burlington trying to snatch all that raggedy.
What the hell I wouldn't.
Oh, and the damn Team Jordans that we left in the past.
Exactly.
Hey, and I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody know if you from the era that Carolina and the original black white with the red symbol Team Jordan. Besides Tony Kukoc, the whole team, Ron Harper, everybody wore it except Jordan. Jordan wore his own shoe, and everybody wore the Team Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it was like the Chicago Bulls was a college team.
He would be wearing the latest shoe, and then if the other players got a number shoe on, they would have last year's version of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It took Ron Harper a while to get the 11s, right?
Yeah,
and the 13s, because he was in the 13s too.
Jordan was, man, that guy was messed up, man. He was like, "Nah, y'all can't wear these. I gotta wear them. Y'all wear something else."
Hey,
you definitely had to prove yourself to wear shoes.
That's a fact. And then on top of that, it was like, like if he let you wear them and you was on the team, like, you could hoop.
Right.
Now he wasn't giving it to like Will Purdue. Now it wasn't nothing like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing like that. Now, so and then on top of that, it was like, I mean, who was the first roster of Jordan Brand? Like if he picked you to be a, you know what I'm saying, a part, like you was like,
wasn't the first person Randy Moss? I think Randy Moss was the first one.
Yeah, Randy Moss.
He was the first one. He had the Super Freak. I remember the Super Freak came out. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was hot. Because back then you could, like, if you had a pair of Jordans or something that messed up, you could send them back to Nike, right? And they supposedly supposed to send you the next thing closest to it. So I think I had a pair of retros, and you know what I'm saying, I bust a bubble and I sent them back. They sent me a freaking white and purple pair of Super Freaks. I said, man, I don't want this. I want my retro. Right. I never did it again after that. I never did it again.
Dang.
I think somebody told me that they still do that. I think low key they still do that. I don't know if they do it for sure, but I think somebody had told me that. I
know back then it could be within 3 years. They may have shortened it to like a year now, but back then you could do it for 3 years.
I think it's just Nike's. I think it's just Nike's only now, though. If I'm mistaken,
they do it with Jordan. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I would do that with kids' shoes all day.
Right.
All day.
Yeah. They probably don't do it with kids' shoes. Shout
out. No. Hey, take them off. We about to send them back.
Hey, man. shout out to Coffee with the Foe. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that, bro, if you're watching now. I'll be over here giving them ideas. I don't think
giving them ideas. Yeah.
Oh me.
Right.
So, where we at, man? We have question 7.
Number 6 now.
Yeah, number 6. Yeah. Okay. Now keep in mind, I came back with that one. With the black and blue fire. I didn't honestly. I thought the De La Soul was gonna win. I was like, okay. So when that 5-1, I said, okay, I got a little life now. You know what I'm saying? My life is going back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had me in the red.
You can see Go Face too. You can see Go Face when it started turning, and you see it in his face like, bruh, I know they ain't finna do me like this, bruh.
Hey, I thought Go was gonna take that round, to be honest.
Yeah,
I did too. I thought the De La Soul dunk. I was like, when he showed that De La Soul dunk, I was like, oh shoot, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really think people knew about that black and baby blue crowd, to be honest. I didn't think people know about that.
Right.
When those came out.
It's still a Jordan 5 though. It's still a Jordan 5, but I get what you're saying. So we at 6, right? A shoe that separates you from other collectors. And then GOAT most definitely stayed true to himself with the Concept Kyrie 5. And then Hop, you had the Biotech
the trainers, which this shoe actually came out before. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is beautiful. That shoe
instant sellout, bro. I'm still mad that I don't have that.
I'm very no, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm surprised they went that quick, but people bored. They got money.
This is a beautiful shoe, bro. Like for real. Like when I saw it, I wanted to get the older version, but the older version I was scared was gonna tear up on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is a classic silhouette.
But, that older version came out in 89 or 90 when them came. Was that 89 or 90 when the
I think this is I want to say this came out in 90. I think it was 89, 90.
Okay.
The color blocking on that shoe is dope.
Crazy. I think it was 89, but
a lot of folks don't know that colorway came out that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, now I think the Biotech came out in like 2004 or 6.
No, the Biotech came out earlier. If I'm not mistaken, it came out earlier. Yeah.
I have to look it up.
Somebody asked Black Ass Africa.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. The silhouette came out. Now, the silhouette is 1988, but I think the colorway.
I spoke it into existence. I put it in the chat.
The third release.
2002.
This is
2002.
He said 88, 2002, and then that's the third release.
I didn't think I thought that was the second Biotech.
The physical sneaker came out in 88.
Yeah, the silhouette.
We know when the sneaker came out. I'm talking about the colorway.
No, that's what I'm saying. The colorway, Black is saying 2002. The physical sneaker was 88 though. Because the first question was when did it come out, 89 or 90? And it came out in 88 is what Black is saying.
I asked the colorway. I said, did the colorway come out 89 or 90?
No, it came out in 2002 because it's saying the original colorway debuted in 2002.
Yeah.
Or the Biotech. Yeah. So that shoe has been out. But yeah, I think that one you may have would have.
No, I think it's equal. I think it's the same, either or. When it comes to them two.
And after that question, I thought about it. I was like, something that separates me from others. Like, I'm a Sigma. The only other Sigma on YouTube is me and my kicks and Unbreakable. But I stayed true to myself with that Kyrie, man.
I'd have never known that until you said that right now. I did not know that.
Which part?
I didn't know he was a Sigma. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said it a few times. Yeah.
We had a whole conversation about this like a week ago.
Right.
Where on here?
It was on the battle.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that's when you found out, wasn't it, Q, that he was a Sigma?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I pulled this one is because I love this silhouette. And then, I don't think a lot of people had this Biotech, colorway. And so I was like, this is yeah. I love this silhouette.
To go for it.
Right. Because
exactly.
I pulled it like the ones that I showed you. the red, white, and blue ones you said you got in the store. I bought that shoe too, and then I got the medicine balls over there too. So that's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorite silhouettes. For Bo Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I tried to cop those Viotechs, but they went too fast, man. I love that color block.
Too fast ain't even the word. Like literally, like once it went up at 9 Central for me,
it sold out.
It was gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
Instantly gone.
Yeah.
Dang, Hop, you about to have me swipe my card tomorrow. It's the first of the month too.
Yeah. Wake up.
Hey, it's a dope shoe, bro. I like it, man. I like it. So,
you know how you can put you can follow sneakers on StockX.
Mm-hmm.
How you can do. So I did that ever since the release or whatever. I've been like, man, sooner or later it might go down a little bit. Nah, bruh.
It hasn't been going down yet, sir? My side's been going down.
No, like it hasn't been going like lately. I'll say this year, I have seen a transition to where how people always say like the 8.5, the 9.
Yeah, 13 is a money size now.
13 is a money size now.
13 is a money size.
13 is a money size now. Like anything.
Hold on, what's the retail price on those?
130.
Yeah, 130.
Oh, right here, 210. That's not bad. I would have cashed that out.
Yeah,
I'll probably do that.
Keeping it real, that's where I got mine from StockX. I paid $200 for them because I was like, that's only $70. That's only $70 over actually $60 over retail. I was like, I'll pay that. You know what I'm saying?
Mine is 180 right now. 180.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Size 8.
You might still be able to catch your size for retail, Q, because I've seen them still on a couple of sites.
I know they relaunched. They came out on sneakers and stuff like Sunday, I think, but I missed that one. And then there was a couple of raffles going on.
See, this is what I'm saying though. Like when they first popped off, 280, 280, 285, 280, 275. It's starting to go down now. I'm talking about like when they first popped off, 235, 235 again, 230.
But they was only high for like a couple of days. They went down immediately. I've been watching them too, just as closely. And
when was it? 27? 3 days ago, 214, 25. Yeah, so I mean, it's sitting at 200 now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pull that trigger.
Man, I might pull that trigger too. Shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at it too. Like, bro.
Man, my hit list is so long. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's definitely worth it, bro. Because when you get it in hand, it's a dope shoe to have. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could tell by the artwork, the pics that they did that the quality was, immaculate. So,
yeah. But the ones you showed me, my old coworker, he drove from Fayetteville, and I told him, I'm like, bro, I'll just ship them to you. You don't have to drive 2 hours just to pick up a sneaker. He was like, man, that I don't have nothing to do. I'm gonna drive, and he was like, I want to see you anyway. So I'm like, all right. And he bought them this past weekend.
Dang,
like, bro.
It's a dope shoe, bro, for real. The red, white, and blues.
Yeah.
Man, let me text my manager. Hey, put them to the side for me.
The red, white, and blues are on Nike.com. I thought.
Yeah, they are. That's why I got mine.
We got them in the store.
Yeah, them available.
Hey, Goat, I got a question, and it's kind of a side question though. So, did you go to work the day that the Supernovas came out? Like, did you have to work that day, or did you just go in and go get them? You had to work that day?
Yeah, I had to work that day.
And the cashier lady was fronting on you though. I saw your video.
Dang, that's
what happened. I had to work.
She was fronting on Goat. Man. It was like, hey, you gonna ring me out? Like what
exactly? You? Like you trying to multitask? Like I'm trying to go home. I got a battle and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Dang.
She was looking like, I'll ring you up what I feel. Like, I was like, hey.
I'm like, come on, Nazi, ring me up, man.
Nazi.
Yeah, we call it Nazi.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like.
Oh no, not like that. Like, no.
I'm like, dang. And we telling them not to call us the N-word.
Nah, definitely not like that. Nah, that's my little baby right there. That's my little. I took under my wing.
If y'all ain't seen that video, man, make sure y'all go check out Goat channel for real though. Hey, but that video had me rolling during that part though, because I was like, hey, she fronting on Goat right now.
Well, ring me up, baby.
That got to go.
Hey, Goat got the old school Foot Locker registers at his joint too though. They were like, you know how You know how Skip be doing. You know, Skip be doing it.
Yeah,
hey,
bro.
That's how they do it at his. It's funny.
We got the new computers, but the old receipt machine. I'm like,
oh damn.
That's how Foot Locker is, bro.
Yeah,
that's how Foot Locker is, bro.
Cheap. Foot Locker is cheap, y'all.
That's a daggone shame.
I was just at Foot Locker today.
That was hilarious, man, watching that. Because I instantly thought about Skip when I was watching Goat's video, because he was like, I was like, oh my God.
I had to put that discounted price on there.
Yeah.
Save that money.
All right, so man, where we at? Ain't that the last question?
No, that's 3-3 now.
3-3. Game 7.
3-3, and then a shoe that hasn't been shown. A shoe that hasn't been shown on Who Has the Heat, right?
Yeah.
And then we got the man, like this question right here, like, hey, look, it's been a lot of rounds. It's been a lot of rounds in all these seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But this question right here, and it was like, yo.
The second time this question came up, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But when I say I'm talking about the shoes that was pulled out, pause. It was like either I'm gonna get rich or die trying.
That's a fact.
Because Go came with the White Cement 4, which is very much a classic. And then Hop came with that Cherry 12, bruh.
Man, look at here. Woo! Y'all got nasty.
That
Cherry, what did you vote for?
It got nasty. I voted for the Cherry.
That Cherry 12 made me go buy some cherries at the grocery store.
Wow.
Play with me if you want to. I'll go in the refrigerator and go get them right now. I'm not playing.
I have to keep it real to myself, man. I love my favorite shoe of all time, White Cement 4s. I have to vote for those.
Yeah.
That's my do the right thing, man. That's what I was trying to tell you.
When they come back out next year,
for sure.
They already know I'm getting a few pair of those.
Hey, if Goat would have pulled out the White Cement 4s and it had the it had the red, yellow, green friendship bracelet, that would have been timeless. That would have been timeless.
With the bugging out glasses. Oh man.
Yeah.
We ain't seen the cherries in a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? The White Cements redropped in 2016, you know.
Yeah. And the Cherry 12, that's another thing. The Cherry 12s were supposed to come out last year. They supposed to come out this year, and we still don't have no confirmation on that. It's been literally 2 years that it's supposed to drop, and it still has not dropped. I don't know what's going on with that, but
keep it in the vault. Keep it in the vault.
Right. Certain things I guess they will keep in the vault because it's a couple things they've been lining up.
That's 2 pairs of sneakers that Goat been saying to keep in the vault. Those Cherry 12s and the Taxi 12. Yeah, because anybody else can get them.
You don't see nobody else with them, like
you really don't.
I mean, you really don't see any OG 12s except the playoff joint. Yeah. Not the playoff joint, the black and red joint.
And then if you do see them, they beat.
Exactly, they like what you been doing with your sneakers.
I definitely need a wearable pair of Taxis. I don't have a wearable pair.
Man, that's amazing, bro. Hey, but when they get old though, they look like they look like Goat 10s, boy. They look like the
10s.
Well, I put some miles on them 10s though, man.
Hey, that toe cap.
But that was my last argument though. We've seen that the 4, that was a retro. Mm-hmm. The Olympic 7s, we've seen that 4 or 5 times. The red steel 10s, they haven't been out since 05.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That was my argument.
That's one shoe that I regret getting rid of is them red steel 10s.
I can't do it either.
I need to give them to my father.
Hey, didn't Black say send them to me? I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, that's like I said earlier, man. I got he told me the same thing about my Olympic 7s because I got the same, but obviously he ain't worn his. They've been sitting in the box. I was young boy. Like I'm wearing these and I'm hooping in them as we talked about before. I played in my Jordans when I was young.
I did too.
That's what I wanted to ask Black Ass African. Like, how you got a DS 1992 shoe?
Facts.
if you know Black, that's him. That's him. Black has a DS pair of 94 Jordan 3s. The white cements. You know what I mean? So
a lot of mileage.
That's him. That's him.
Some things beat.
Oh yeah. They got a lot of
DS from 92. That's wow.
A lot of buckets.
Straight dead stock 92 just sitting in the box. I don't understand that. Like,
it just boggles my mind.
Like who really thinks like in 92, like I'm just finna just sit on these. I ain't even finna wear them.
Exactly.
Like back then, no, like if you was able to get them, even though Jordans was sitting like that, you very much was wearing them. You was hooping in them. You was, even if you bought more than one pair, okay, I beat these up. I'm finna go get the other pair and I'm finna put them on.
I'm gonna keep it real out the store.
He didn't say that he got them in 92 and didn't wear them.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. He bought them.
You have a lot of people that go back and look for stuff like that. Like, it's a guy that I follow right now. His name is OG or Bust. He's got a pair of DS OG infrared 6s that has never even been laced up. They still, you know what I mean? They still in the box, the OG box, like pristine, as if, you know. And he keeps them in like a temperature control room, you know. Same. So his stuff won't tear. Yeah, it's like real serious. Like he'll do lives every once in a while, and he'll just go through the numbers. Like he might show 6, 7, and 8, you know, 2, 3, 4, you know, stuff like that. And it's collectors out there that actually do that. They go and just find stuff like that that's never been worn, and they just hold on to it, man. And that's Black. That's how he is, you know. So yeah, if you want to see some real dope OG stuff, like OG or Bust, give him a follow. He's like a real big OG Jordan collector, and he'll, like I said, he'll show you, you know, a lot of stuff that he has. Like, I was tripping because he's got a pair of DS charcoal 8s, not the Raptors, charcoal 8. I mean, right. Charcoal 7s, charcoal 7s. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That are in super pristine condition. They look amazing. Mm. They look amazing.
That's what's up.
But yeah, when honestly on this last question, when I was able to tie it up, I was like, so you're saying there's a chance? And when they asked that question, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, I pulled these 12s out of my closet today, and I was like, they're gonna be right here in case I have to bring them out. And when they said show a shoe that you haven't seen on Who Has the Heat, I don't think I took a chance. I don't think anybody pulled out the cherries, and I know a lot of people are looking for those cherries. Yeah. So I said, you know, this is it. If I win on this, so be it. And then when Goat pulled out that white and cement 4, I was like, oh Lord, that's another one that we haven't seen, and it's a classic too. Because 9 times out of 10, when they say pull out a 4, people pulling out the breads.
The bread, yeah. And that was my thought process. I was like, well, I'm gonna pull out a 4, but everybody always pull out a bread 4. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go with the white cements. I haven't seen anybody pull the white cements out. So, and like you said, it's a classic.
But everybody, don't we all got cements? Because I got them. Do we all got them?
I don't have them.
You don't have them?
I don't have them.
The white?
Yeah, the white.
Yeah. I don't have the last one. I got the one. I got the one before that, because the pair I got.
You got the one with the Jumpman?
Yeah. I got the one with the Jumpman on the back, and it looks great. So that's why I didn't pick up the one that Goat got.
That just came out right.
Yeah. See, fours is my favorite silhouette. So when that white cement came out, I said, you know, I got to get that one. And I got a pair, like I said, that I haven't worn. Mm-hmm. When the bread 4s came out, I said I got to get 2 pair of those. The white Fire Reds that's coming out Black Friday, that's my first Jordan I ever had back in '89. I'm getting 3 pair of those. I don't care what people say. I'm getting 3 pair of those because that shoe has not came out in OG form since '89. You know, they came out with the Mars head with the Jumpman, and they brought it back out with the Jumpman. But as far as with the Nike Air, same thing with the military 4s. That was my second Jordan ever. You know what I mean? So those shoes are sentimental to me. That's why I was like, I gotta have a couple of pair of those just to have in the stash.
Yeah, Fire Red 4s, I like them. I might grab those.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not a Jordan head, so it don't mean a whole lot to me.
Yeah. Well, I had said that to say this because, like, I don't know. I feel like everybody has the cement, but that cherry is like a motherfucking. What's the word I'm looking for?
But it was to answer the question though. Nobody has figured it out.
True.
In the battle.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cherry, but that cherry is a unicorn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that pair. Yeah, that's man, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful shoe.
Yeah, it is. It is. And like I said, I caught a super deal on it. And when he showed it to me, I was like, shoot, give it here. Yeah, I'll take it.
You found it at a yard sale, right?
I found it on Craigslist. I found a dude that was selling like his Jordan collection, right? And I bought a few pair of shoes from him, and he showed me them Cherry 12s, and he was like, man, just give me 120 for it. I said, huh?
That was just a unicorn within his own self. Like, you found a dude on Craigslist. First of all, we're like, let's not jump over that. All right. You found a man on Craigslist, y'all, that was trying to sell his first things. Somebody would have been like, yeah, I'm selling my collection on Craigslist. And they on Craigslist, I'd have been like, nah, he a rapist.
Right.
Bro, let me tell you something. Like, he had his shoes on there, right? And I had been messaging this dude for like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? And he would never respond because he had Hall of Fame ones on there, man. He had I bought a 11 and 12 pack from him, but it was like a 9.5, and I flipped that. You know what I mean? And I paid him like $350 for that. You know what I'm saying? And he had a few gems on there, man, that I bought from him. And then my partner bought a couple of phone posits from him. So I messaged this dude for like a month and a half. And he finally got back to me, and he gave me his number, and we just started talking and chopping it up, man. And I just started buying a few shoes from him, you know what I'm saying? And then I had a partner down here that was with me also, and he saw some phone posits, and we just linked up, man, because he lives probably like 45 minutes away from here. So we met kind of halfway, and, you know, found out he was legit, man. And I've been kind of in touch with him ever since, but he ain't really got nothing else. I guess I kind of bought everything off of him that he had that was decent. You know what I mean? And I actually bought I bought that Defining Moments ones pack from him. The bread one with the Boston Celtics one. Mm-hmm. I bought that one from him for like $200.
Well, you get steals out there.
For real, yeah. That's the way though. It's actual people out here getting rid of their collections, man. Yep. Like I looked up on a pair of LeBron's recently that I did a video on. Guy was getting rid of his whole junk. I caught him at the tail end.
Yeah, man.
How did you find this man though, Q?
Now this was on eBay, not Craigslist.
I was about to say, because hey, look, if you about to tell me you found your boy that you got these LeBrons from on Craigslist, you should be the caramel Keisha from The Shy right now. Like you should be you should be missing.
Fine people, right?
Craigslist though, yeah. I ain't done with Craigslist since like 2011.
Good.
That's probably around the time, honestly. That's probably around the time where I had met this dude, and that's the only thing I've ever bought off Craigslist because he had a lot of stuff that I liked that I saw, and I was like, man, I just kept messaging dude, like, dude, what's up, man? You still got these shoes? He finally messaged me back, you know what I'm saying? And No, I went with my partner. No, okay. No. So, like I said, my partner. No, I ain't crazy now.
I don't care if your partner.
No. I'm saying my partner had wanted some shoes too.
Oh, okay.
So you know what I'm saying. I was like, you know, I showed him what he had, and he was, you know, like I said, we had talked on the phone too though, because he was like, man, just holler at me. He gave me his number. We chopped it up, and found out he was in the military. You know, just chopped it up with him for a little bit. You know, I don't just go out and just go on them missions, a blank mission for nothing.
He in the military too, so he really know how to get rid of you. Okay.
Yeah. But no, I think he worked at nights, you know what I'm saying? So that's why he was saying it was kind of hard for, you know, he worked at nights and he would be sleep most of the time during the day. So
he worked in the kitchen, you know. He
I guess.
BX, you know who BX, do you know him?
No, BX worked in the kitchen too. You on the battleground can't try to tell by his demeanor. He ain't out there shooting no gun.
Oh man.
You don't know that about me.
You too well in your right mind to have been on the battlefield. You supposed to be a little crazy by now.
BX,
Nah, I'm good.
BX,
I'm what?
What to do?
You said what?
I said BX a reserve.
Right.
Nah, I'm active duty.
BX be telling folks what to do.
Active duty could mean anything. You could be teaching at the local college.
Nah, that's JRT. That's ROTC.
Hey, it's
ROTC. Nah, I get dirty from time to time.
All I know is you ain't got no battlefield mentality. You don't have that PTSD about you, is what I mean.
BX, tell a killer's move in silence.
Hey, look at Word. Hey, Word said I got my first car off Craigslist. Why you tripping? Back before the Craigslist killer. Yeah, you please put that in there. That's the key part. Before the Craigslist killer.
And look here. Don't be out there on that Craigslist now.
Oh no, that was it. That was it for me and Craigslist. I was like, I'm good.
Got your cherries took now.
It wouldn't be Q. It wouldn't be one line without Q doing that.
Oh man. Yeah. But
question for Hot.
Yeah.
After season 1, 2, and 3, you won 3. You come back to tournament of champions. How does it feel? How do you feel as far as winning the whole tournament of champions and everything like that?
To keep it real, I never expected it. You know, because I know there's people that's got way more and way better stuff than what I have. You know what I'm saying? And like Black said, I'm just a guy that likes shoes. You know, I buy what I like, I buy what I want. And getting into the battle, honestly, me and Caddy got into the battle together, you know what I'm saying? Because we was like, you know, we're gonna get in this together. Hopefully we'll make it to the championship. That honestly, that's what it was. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, I'm gonna try to make it to the championship. And it was just by the grace of God that a couple of people they was a no-show or you know what I'm saying, they weren't able to battle. And so I made it to the end. And going against Caddy in season 3 was probably one of the hardest things because that's my boy, you know what I mean? And you know, I know IBA said we took it light on each other, but you know, I think we still pulled out some stuff, you know what I mean? We put out some heat, you know what I mean? And I was fortunate enough to win. And going against Black, you know what I'm saying, the Black and Jug, and then the bracket buster Goat, I was like, well, Goat got the momentum right now. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was like, Goat got the momentum going in because he just battled last week. And, you know, Goat say he's a nobody, but that's not true at all. You know, Goat, he's got a YouTube channel. I don't have a YouTube channel, man. Honestly, I just got on Instagram a few years ago because back in the day working at Foot Locker, they shied you away from social media. They didn't want you on social media. You got in trouble if you showed your stuff on social media. If you showed a shoe early on social media, you got in trouble. They would fire you quick. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, no social media at all. And so when I kind of like switched gears, I got on social media and started showing, you know, taking pictures and stuff. And like I said, to be honest with you, I never thought that I would win, much less win the Tournament of Champions.
So I have a follow-up question. You've been watching season 4 from the start to the finish. Was there anyone you knew that the tournament champion was coming after season 4? Was there anyone you're like, damn, you weren't looking forward to going up against if they had made it to the championship and won season 4?
Well, lick my Nikes and Mo, because honestly, like I told Goat, you know what I'm saying, I had lick my Nikes winning the whole thing because I know she's got some heat, but the cards didn't fall in her favor. Same thing with Mo and Goat. You know, the cards, the questions catered to Goat, and Goat did what he had to do. He, you know what I'm saying, he pulled out what he had to pull to win the battle. And that goes back to what I was saying about my first battle. When you got your foot on their neck, you can't let up. You know what I'm saying? You got to go ahead and do what you got to do. Go for the jugular, cut the head off. And it's nothing personal, you know what I mean? And I'm not one to talk a lot of trash. You know, I'm a kill you with kindness. I guess that's what you can say. You know what I mean? But honestly, like I said, I didn't expect to win. I didn't really want to go up against GOAT first round because, like I said, he had the momentum and he was the bracket buster. You know, a lot of people was going for GOAT, and I was like, man, who was little Timmy, man? Somebody need to get little Timmy out of that.
Time him out.
Yeah, little Timmy, he need to.
I don't have no wrench. I can't do it.
I just took care. I just sniped him.
Okay, but
there's that Battlefield experience, Q. He's gone.
he was in the open field there, BX. You know what I'm saying?
You sharp, BX. You sharp.
But yeah, honestly, I didn't want to go against GOAT first round. You know what I mean? I was like, I thought they was gonna put us in the randomizer or either put 1 and 2 up against 3 and 4. And I was like, man, GOAT got this momentum. So I didn't really want to face GOAT in the first round, but he had me on the ropes, to be honest with you. He had me on the ropes. And like I said, I thought it was a wrap, to be honest with you. So, like I said, I didn't expect to make it this far. I appreciate everybody and the support. Like I said, GOAT's still the bracket buster. Ain't no doubt about that. You know, a lot of people slept on GOAT, including myself. You know what I mean? Because I was going based on what I knew. You know, I really didn't know GOAT's collection like that. But now I know GOAT has got a lot of range, and the GOAT's probably still got a lot of stuff that you ain't seen. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I got a lot of respect for GOAT. You know what I'm saying? GOAT is good people. You know what I mean? He's good people. So,
I got a question for you, GOAT. Going into the Tournament of Champions, were you like looking forward to not going against someone in the first round, or you just like whatever? I take whoever comes up first.
I was like whatever, because like I said, I actually thought I wasn't even gonna make it like into the championship of the Tournament of Champions. When I saw I was going up against Black Ass African, I was like, all right, well, you know, it was fun while it lasted. But like everybody always says, it's the questions, man. And once we got to like questions 3 and 4, and I'm like, well, dang, I'm really going like 7 rounds with this dude. Like, I couldn't believe it. And then I said I didn't like the Kobe question, but if you go back and watch it, and when they asked the Kobe question, like my eyes lit up. I was like, I got so many Kobe's to choose from in here. Like, I probably could win with any Kobe. And like I said, once they asked that, it was like, all right, well, I'm going to the championship round in the Tournament of Champions. But I was nervous off the rip, though. I wasn't expecting to beat Black Ass African or anybody.
How did you feel watching Hop Dog and Jug go at it? You know,
he finna kill me because he swept Jug. He about to kill me.
It's funny because he swept Jug, but Jug put off some shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I keep trying to emphasize, man. Like, yo, like he put the feet, paws, everything on Jug, but Jug literally had some sneakers, man. He had some he was using, bro. But it's just every time I would think Jug would get around, I'm like, bro, he at least gonna get around. Nah,
bro, y'all remember Friday Night Lights when the boys was watching film on Dallas Carter?
Yeah,
bro, that's all I was watching. I was like, bro, I can't go zone. I can't go what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Oh,
because a lot of the stuff he pulled hasn't really gotten a chance to marinate in the culture yet. Like, it's heat, but like the stuff that Hop was pulling is the stuff that we already deemed as classics now. You know what I'm saying? And it's different. It's different. But he pulled out some crazy heat, but it was just I think because it was newer, it don't have that same, we don't glorify it the same.
Yeah.
You remember when the battle with you and Hop was going on, and I said in the chat, like, these dudes look like they're waiting for results for paternity tests. Nervous as shit.
Oh, yeah. When he pulled out the chair at 12, like I told my homeboy, I said, yeah, he won it. Like, this ain't even gonna be close. A chair 12 versus a white cement 4. I'm like, bro, it ain't no need to count the votes. But I was surprised how close it was. It was what, 48-44?
It was 4 votes that separated.
4 votes. Because I'm gonna keep it real. I had started voting. I mean, I had started counting the votes because obviously wasn't that many people voting.
I saw what you put in the chat.
Yeah, like I counted after the fact or whatever. No, so it was. I thought GOAT actually I did it, but then I was like, I wasn't trying to pay attention to know. Oh, so and so voted 5 times. I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna count, see what it is. And I initially had GOAT winning like in between like 1 to 3 votes or something like that. It ended up being 4, but it was 4 for Hop, and I was just like, I'm telling y'all, it's close. It ain't what y'all think it is now. It's
right. When that chat took off, all I saw was 4s.
Yeah,
and I saw 12. I just saw a bunch of 12 shoot down, and I was like, I knew it.
Mm-hmm. You caught the bottom half, but the top half, I didn't see what number 4 is. And I was like, woo! That chat shot up.
The chat played with our emotions, man.
That's what I said. And that's why I said, I don't know if y'all remember, I said, PM, open them minds up and count right, bro. That's what I said.
Because 313 would be like, yeah, I got 48. He'd be like, I got 48 too.
That's
like, and then be like, let me see the paper.
Right.
Can't see that. He writes so
with the paper. He's like,
right.
He writes so small. That's crazy.
Get him a dry erase board. Somebody said that, right?
Get him some writing first.
I gotta send him some markers, man.
313 you gonna buy him some. She said she was gonna buy him some numbers and send it to him. like flashcard numbers. She was gonna. Yeah. That was hilarious.
But he'll mess around and put those numbers backwards.
Right.
Hold on real quick. So look, seeing that he pulled out that 12 on you, right? That cherry. Mm-hmm. So you now knowing what he pulled out, what do you feel like you had anything that would have beat that 12 or would have came even close to it? I mean, you almost did with that cement, but do you feel like there's something you're gonna have to sure that would have took that?
Nah, that cherry, like we said earlier, that cherry is a unicorn. Like
right,
every sneakerhead is waiting for that sneaker to come back out.
That's true.
So what if you had held on to that taxi for that 7th round?
It wouldn't have. I don't know if that taxi would have.
It probably would have been the same.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, it probably would have been the same.
It'd have been the same. It'd have been the same.
Because I mean, even if you think about it, like the taxi hasn't come out like that, but they've done like equivalents, like the Chinese New Year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah, they made the taxi stepchildren.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
the Ubers.
The ugly ducklings.
So Hop Dog, when you get that belt, where you putting that belt?
So I'm gonna put it up there with my
You most definitely can't wear it. That little belt they giving y'all.
Okay. Will somebody be able to like beat you for it, or like how does that work?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
After you get the belt, like will somebody be able to? Will you have to like defend your title or like?
I'm pretty sure they go buy another one or something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm done with battles. This was, you know, like it's nerve wracking. You know what I mean? Even though it's all in fun, you still want to win. You know, I'm thinking about the battle a little bit before we battle. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a little nervous because, like I said, I ain't even really supposed to be here.
Right.
That's how I'm thinking. I'm like, man, I ain't even supposed to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So even though GOAT, you probably thought you was the underdog, I'm thinking I'm the underdog. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like waiting on the question. You like, what kind of questions are they gonna ask? You know what I mean? Just like that ASICS question. I was like, really? You know what I mean? It just so happened the questions in Jug's battle fell my way.
Mm-hmm.
Questions fell my way. Like every question that they asked, I said, "Oh, I got this one right here. Oh, I can bring this out. Oh, I got this one right here." And then like I kind of knew Jug's collection. Like GOAT, I really don't know his collection because if you follow, see, the cheat code that I had was Jug. He's got a Facebook group.
Yeah,
so his stuff on Facebook. He don't really show his stuff on IG.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew what he had, and I was like, well, I might can slide by him. You know what I mean? That's how I'm thinking. I'm like, I might have, but once again, I had to bring out the big guns.
Mm-hmm.
I had to bring out some big guns on that one, and he brought out some big guns too.
Right.
But like you said, it just so happened I was cutting hearts off the rip. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had a decent hand of spades. Now, like I said, with GOAT, I was like, dang, I don't know how this is going to play out because I know GOAT got some stuff over there. I don't know what he's got. So I gotta try to play to the crowd. Then GOAT got the momentum. GOAT definitely had the momentum when he beat Black. He won the season last, the week before. He's coming in with the momentum. He just beat Black. Now, like, dang, I got to fight with GOAT.
Go
2016 Warriors.
Go Black Rocky Balboa looking boy over there. That boy done beat Apollo Creed and the Russian. Like, come on,
bro. Man, I feel like Hop though, man. Like, I just felt like the underdog all season. I'm definitely battled out. Like, bro, I'm done battling. Like, it's a wrap. It was fun while it lasted. My first and last, but I definitely had a blast, man. It was. Yeah. It's been a blast. It's like you said, it's nerve wracking because you really got like 90 seconds to think about stuff. Right. It's like, dang, what can I pull out?
I know the feeling. I ain't gonna lie, because even when I lost, nigga, I was okay with it. I was really okay with it. Like,
it's like it's over with now.
Right.
I can relax. I can breathe.
That's why I don't talk to. That's why I don't talk to GOAT much more, because he beat me. So I was like, no. But after I was like, yes, it's over with. I'm good now. I can just stay in the chat and watch.
Yeah.
But at least you didn't win the Tournament of Champions, but you did win season 4. You always got that season 4 champ. Always, both of you. Season 3 champ and Tournament of champions.
Bro, like,
you guys did good, man.
I got people wanting to battle me now, and I'm like, why? Like,
yeah.
Because you're a champion. Because they're gonna call you out. They're gonna call you out because you won the season.
What'd you say, IBA?
I said, now you see how I feel when people just want to be calling you out for whatever reason.
Like,
they just feel like,
like, bro, I'm chilling. I don't want to do it no more. Like,
I need a break.
I'm gonna put in my application to be on somebody's panel. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing next. I'm like, I'm done.
What you mean? You got
but honestly, we probably would never do a sneaker battle. You know what I mean? We're gonna stay in our lane with the, with the 80s and 90s retros. You know what I mean? And that's just something that we've never really talked about as far as like doing any sneaker battles. You know what I mean? So I'll put in my application, my resume. If somebody need me to fax it over or email it to them, let me know, and I'll be happy.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm Mark Jackson, Randy Moss now. Just put me in the booth. Let me talk about it. I don't want to be down there no more.
Straight cash.
Y'all don't think the culture isn't battled out? Y'all don't think the culture is battled out?
I don't think the people who aren't participating are battled out, but people like me, Hop, Black ass African, everybody. You done BX? See,
IBA, I want to know. I want one question, IBA. Where's the sneaker battle retirement home at?
He's in it. You don't see him.
Right? He's at it.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, that was a serious question, though. Y'all don't think people are battled out?
Well,
no.
I'm a. So I guess it depends on if you're bringing something different. We have to see what the Monday midsole is bringing to the table, because they said they're gonna do a different way of voting. We have to see what they how they did, because I remember when Lister, he was doing his thing on the sneaker battle. You know what I mean? And
that's when I battled back.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all retired. I get that.
Q is a vet, and that's why she don't want to battle no more. She's like, y'all can have it.
Yeah,
I did my thing.
Q.
She had a dope
Miller over there. That's what it is. You Cheryl Miller. She early days of the battle, boy.
As long as we ain't seeing the same thing over and over and over, I'm good with it. To be honest, I mean, that's the only thing I just got tired of it. Just seeing, answering the same question with the same shoes every week.
Honestly, they came with some good questions in this Tournament of Champions. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or either we fit the questions a little bit better. You know what I mean? Because I kind of wanted to show some different stuff that we haven't seen before in the battle. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like my goal. And
I don't think people are. I think the ones who competed in a battle that has gone this long, are battled out. But the people that love to watch it, they want to be a part of it, and want to battle also show what they have also. So I don't think they're battled out, but the people that have done it, it is nerve wracking. They're done for.
But when the midsole, the thing that they did, like they gave out the questions beforehand. Yeah. So and you would already have your answers and stuff, and they had some real dope battles. They had, man, I remember who was at that battled? What's the guy that has all the running shoes and Ryan Swinger and this other dude battle. I forgot the name. Polo Mike could put the name in the chat, but they had one of the best battles I've ever seen, because they was pulling out stuff that you've never seen, exclusive Air Maxes, exclusive ASICs. They was going hard.
Who won though? Ryan, right?
I want to say Swinger did.
Yeah.
I want to say Swinger did.
Let me ask you a question. So, but the things that they give you the questions ahead of time, do you think that gives you a chance to sort of like cheat?
No, not really. Not really, because you still don't know what your opponent has got.
Yes,
you know what I mean? You still don't know what your opponent has.
True.
So, I'm pretty sure the Monday Missile, they're going to add their own touch to the battle. And yeah, I'm going to check them out, see what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah, we all going to be there.
Yeah. That's a fact.
As far as like, being battled out and oversaturated, I mean, it depends on what you keep seeing. You know what I'm saying? If you keep seeing the same old stuff, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
I'm not even saying like for sneaker battles. I'm just saying period. Like during this, I guess you can say, moment in time that we dealing with right now. Like it's more than just sneaker battles. Like you got verses. It's just plenty different, like different battles besides sneaker battles that I'm talking about. It's just everything is like, oh, we're going to do this type battle or that type battle. And that's just like the wave right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, everybody's got talent type,
right.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's getting oversaturated because it's like everybody's doing, and I'm not just talking just sneaker battles. It's just everything is like, if you want to, like catch a wave or, jump on, it's like, yo, just make up a battle.
Look, can we really say that though? Because I was just talking to Goat before we did this live, and I was telling him about, what I'm saying, we got everybody, like, the what's them shoes, the Concords with the bread bottom, whatever. I don't even know.
Yeah, they're 11 low.
Like the Concords.
Yeah, so like them dropped. Everybody got a video, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's to the point, but the thing is, that's always been the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like there's more people doing videos now just because of what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's like, are you saying, is it getting saturated or are we getting tired? No, because to be honest, in a way, it's what we've been doing.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's more people doing it now, and it just looks more like, okay, I'm not going to watch everybody's video. Yes, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
I didn't buy those.
Well, I didn't either. I'm not a fan of Jordan. I'm not a fan of 11 lows because I wear size 13.
Those shoes are dope though. That colorway is dope. I've seen them on feet on a lot of people. They look nice.
I like them. I'm waiting for my local spot to get them because deliveries have been delayed at certain stores.
Yeah.
So I do actually like them though. They will allow me to not wear like my high Concords, my hybrids. It's an option for me to just wear.
Yeah.
I don't care if they get beat or not. Just, you know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm starting to get them Fred Flintstone feet because 11s don't fit me the same way no more.
Hey, Go. Quick question: Do I have to hit you in the DMs to get those Toro 14s?
Come on, you trying to slide in the DM? You trying to slide in the DM?
Get those Toro 14s?
What he's saying is he willing to do something strange to go.
Nah, Q. Y'all like that? Can you put on pause?
Heck yeah, I do. I think those 14s are dope.
I feel like they shouldn't have put that off-white on there, like that yellow color.
If you would have hit me up, like,
always got the off-white.
Huh?
14's always got that off-white. My bad, Go.
They do.
Oh, no, I'll look at them.
if you'd hit me up Sunday, you probably would have got them. But I'm still on the fence about them because they kind of remind me of these right here, like the Laney Lowe's. But I don't know, man. I told my manager to put me down just in case, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't like 14s, but them joints.
Have you even pulled those out in the battle?
I know, right? Bro. I was thinking about a lot of stuff I could have pulled out, man. But
you clearly have more to offer.
Man. Oh yeah, I got a lot. It's I staying true to myself with that Kyrie.
You got the cherry 14s right there too. Them cherry 14s is also they always been slick too.
What y'all know about these?
I don't know nothing about those.
That's the not the Indiglo. The Indiglo is the white and green one. That's
these are the chartreuse. This is a lifestyle Jordan.
That's pretty cool.
This is a lifestyle Jordan.
These look pretty nice. I don't like 14s, but them look nice.
Yeah, this was
still DS go.
Yeah, still DS.
And are them the candy canes or the
yeah, the candy canes? Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference? What's the difference in the candy cane and the rips?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
But the real rips are coming out September. The blue and white ones. Those are the original rips.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Those are the original Rip Hamilton PEs.
And I'm not getting those. Y'all know I'm a Pistons fan, but I ain't doing it.
What?
You know I got a blue fire. Them
I love 14s like that. Them red are cool. I might do it, but nah, I can live without them. Honestly.
I was sleeping on 14s for a long time. I just got on 14s, and when I put them on my feet, I was like, "Ooh, I slept for years."
That's a dope comment, Danny. And I want to ask y'all that too. Danny said the women probably have the most when it comes to priority. I very much agree with that. But I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Because I honestly feel like you put a lot of these women in a battle. I don't care about what y'all about what happened in previous seasons or whatever like that. You put women in a battle, and I feel like like they just have more to come with that. I know y'all say y'all don't get a lot of what y'all don't get a lot of releases, whatever like that. But I mean,
bro,
I mean, but between women having smaller feet, like y'all can go through. They can have a kids release that we can't get. They'll have that. They have a women's release that, well, nowadays, they up in the sizes on women's, but it used to be a time if they did come out with something, it was either kids or it was women's, and they most definitely wasn't going to be a women's 11 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they very much kept the women's sizes very small. So I very much feel like women have a lot more flavor in their collection. I can put it, I guess I can say it like that. What we have.
I'm sorry. You good, Rep? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's it.
Oh well, Q. I had a question. Since Rep was speaking on that, why do you think that more females don't get into battles? Since they do have more of a variety.
I mentioned in a ton of conversations we had before. I mean, with females, like we have rhyme or reason for our shoes. Like it's not ego for us. It doesn't equate to the size of our. You know what I'm saying? We're on Facebook.
Hey,
so I'm trying to.
I was just about to let you know. The button was very much on the. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then Denny mentioned it again in the chat earlier too. If you kind of scroll up, I mean, it becomes like what happened with Breed in this battle. It became a battle of the sexes. It wasn't even about the shoes anymore. We're not competitive when it comes to shoes. Like we just love shoes. Like, and if it's not fun, we don't want to be a part of it. Like, it's just.
Let me say this then. So if that's the case, I mean, I hear you. But if that's the case, why don't you guys just get all girls and just do all girls battle?
Well, first
it shouldn't have to be like that, though.
It shouldn't.
Like
shouldn't, but if that's the way they feel, then I mean, hey.
I mean, we had the most fun when it was all females.
Oh, we gonna say, yeah, they had an all female battle, and it was actually pretty dope, man. They had everybody in the chat crying with the stories that they told.
Yeah, like
but no, seriously though, it was a real dope battle. It was they had an all female battle one time before, and it was dope.
And it was really fun. It was really fun. I will say, you know, I was hesitant, just like every other competitor that, you know, entered the battle. Lister actually, he had like way more people he was trying to get into it, but only the folks that you saw were the ones that accepted the challenge. So it ended up not being as big as what it could have been. But all in all, man, it was super fun. Again, we sell our shoe because we have, again, each and every shoe that we buy it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's easy for us to, when we pull out whatever shoe it is, we got a story to go with it.
I think it would be dope to see a lot of females in a battle, to see, you know, like sneakers is not a one gender thing. It's unisex for the most part. You know, if you like sneakers, you like sneakers. Right. That's it. I think a lot of females do have a lot more variety and have a lot more sneakers and could go the distance against some males. A lot of males, actually.
And I mean, and let's keep it real. Like I said this before, and I'll say it again, man. Like, let's keep it real. It should be more women doing YouTube. Like, it's like Q is a unicorn. Like TJ is a unicorn. Like D Reed is a unicorn. K Fresh is a unicorn. And D Reed and K Fresh is new. Like flashy girl. Yeah, like it's a like it's.
Flashy don't have a YouTube.
She don't.
Yeah.
No, she don't.
Oh,
no, she ain't got a YouTube. She just on IG.
I thought she did. Nah. She rich though, but
that we can agree with.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's so few females, but. Let's keep it real. It's so many dudes. I would rather see more females doing YouTube, because you see so many dudes. It's like you go. It's like going to the club and you see a whole bunch of dudes.
Shout out to the mature kids. They're new on the
YouTube is like a sausage party. You don't want to be a part of that all the time.
Right. Exactly. So even seeing, like, once again, shout out to mature kids on Sunday. Like seeing them on Sunday is something very different. Like you see
they got a dope show. They got a
right. And you see a whole bunch of dudes 24/7. It's like, come on, man. Like, you know, like.
I think I don't know if y'all follow Simply B, but she does a thing on IG on Sundays, and she always has some female on there that's always got a dope collection. You know what I mean? So, and she's a dope collector too. So if y'all don't follow her, man, check her out on IG.
But that's the point. It's like everybody's on IG. That's the point.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Tiana does her IG lives. It's like it's not that many to the queens. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and I really wish it, but I get it. Like,
it's more than what it was though, because that's the whole reason I say this all the time. I started my channel because it wasn't too many of us at all. Like, that was the point. It was to create that visibility so that we understand and know that women are here. You know what I mean? And we actually genuinely love sneakers. It's not just about
black women at that.
Black women.
Black women, yes. And it's not just about, again, it's not just about being cute. We genuinely love it. The stories behind them, the history, all of that stuff. Like, we care about that just as much as what people like to believe only men care about. So.
Let's keep it real. Like, it depends on where you live at, but I mean, how many females that you know that are into sneakers? Like, it's for me personally, I grew up with plenty females.
Exactly.
Just like Q. Literally just like Q.
Absolutely.
Plenty women just like Q.
Where we from, like, again, it wasn't no sneakerhead shit. Like, we just wanted to be fresh. Like, everybody was rocking sneakers. Like, it's nothing special. It doesn't make you special. We all do it. Like, where we from? You know what I'm saying? But on the internet, because all you see is fair skins representing the culture, it's like, it's almost crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was mad when Hawk pulled out that Justin Timberlake. I was thinking to myself, Culture Vulture. Oh, Culture Vulture. That's all thing I kept saying. I'm like, if y'all vote this Culture Vulture, I'm done with y'all.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Like out of all the shoes he could have pulled out, he pulled out a Justin Timberlake.
But nah, that's real though. Like I know that's what keeps me like engaged with TJ and D Reed because y'all know I love basketball to death, and you know they bring in like athletic knowledge and everything. I'm like, bro, like I'm tuned in, like I'm locked in. Every video they post, every time they post something, I'm locked in.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I said it before. Like when we had D Reed on, you know, like I love what D Reed is doing. Like it's something different. It's just not another female on YouTube.
Right.
Like she very much brings her own style, who she is, and every first of all, every woman that is on YouTube is actually bringing something totally different. It's just not another woman that you see, you know, that just does sneakers. Like K Fresh is bringing her own style, which is different than D Reed. D Reed is different than Q the Queen. Is, you know, Q the Queen is different than TJ. Every last one of them is very much different. It's not the same cliche, you know. Yeah, I'm about to show you this sneaker. This just came out yesterday. It's fire. You know
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. So I mean, you know, 4 years ago, I started my channel for these days, of which the folks in the chat, what y'all talking about, I started my channel so that we could get all of these names that y'all listed. You know what I'm saying? And that was the point, because I didn't see anybody.
Right.
So
like I've encouraged my manager who hired me and one of my managers now, like, do YouTube. Like, y'all love sneakers and they collections. When I go to their house, I'm like, man, I wish I wore like a women's 6 or something like that. Like, let me buy this. But I told him, man, do YouTube. You know, y'all got personality and everything, and you know, you're knowledgeable about it. Like, especially my manager who hired me. Like, every time I go to her house, like, bro, I'm amazed. And she been in the game, like you said, Q. It wasn't no sneakerheads back then. It wasn't, the phrase wasn't like coined then, but she reminded me of Black Ass African. She got DS stuff from like 93, 94. I'm like, God dog, girl. Like,
and it's actually it's a lot of females that y'all don't have no clue about that had stuff from back.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Real quick, BX. You know what's funny is that you know how we don't see a lot on YouTube though, but it's funny how if you like all of us that's on the panel right here except BX yet, you know, like, no, I'm just saying, like, all of us here except you, we all been to multiple sneaker cons. You go to you go to sneaker events and you go to these sneaker cons, it'd be mad women there. Yo, like, and they be on it. Like, it don't be like no little poo sneaker. You'd be like, damn, she got them on.
Exactly.
Let's not get it twisted. That's a new thing. Let's not get it twisted. That actually, you saw more of it in DC than you saw it anywhere.
Yeah, DC was lit. Now the ladies had I don't know if that's just because it's the area. You know what I'm saying? It be in DC.
Tell me that's what it was because it was DC, but I you know, even I noticed it. I'm like, oh man, this is beautiful right here.
Like bro, I can vouch when I was in college.
I've been going to sneaker con since before it was big, so I know what it looks like when it was just in a gymnasium and me being the only female there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to see that from what we saw in DC, like, that's mind blowing. I love it.
We talking about, and Gold, I know he's gonna say something real quick, and then BX, you can go. When we was in DC, like, it just wasn't women, like, it was like men and women, like they was there together, like, it was like, I got them on, she got them on too,
right?
And our daughter got them on too.
Yeah,
bro. Yep. They're a different level in DC. That's what I was about to say. When I was in college, like, the freshest girls, DC girls, they was always the flyers. Like, bruh, on point.
Yes, that tells you everything you need to know. Then,
quick question, Q. I don't know if you feel this way or not, but how do you feel as you being a trendsetter to a lot of the females that's coming behind you starting these YouTube channels?
Oh, that's the question?
Yeah, you wanted me to.
I was waiting, like, okay, go finish. But no, like I said before, you know, I started my channel.
But they look up to you, though. They look up to you, the queen. You know, they look up to you.
I started my channel in July of 2016. And again, the reason why I started it was because I didn't see us. So seeing all of these channels now and seeing, you know, women come about, like it, I love it. This was my whole point. This was it.
Right. And bro, if it wasn't for a woman, I wouldn't be on YouTube. A woman gave me the idea. Like, she saw me doing reviews on Snapchat, and she was like, bro, just do YouTube. And I was like, YouTube? Like, I don't know nothing about sneaker YouTube. And she put me on game, and here I am today.
Yeah.
Bro, like, what did I say before? What did I say before, Q? Like, when we did the all-female panel, like, every last, well, majority of dudes, the reason why you get fresh is not for another man. Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
You not now. Keep it. You know, if you come from the area that we come from, you not going. So man, I'm finna kill my homeboy when he see me with these. No,
man. No, you right. Boy, I got your clothes and shoes laid out. Like, yeah, I'm about to get such and such tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she finna be mine and math in the morning. So serious, I got her.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't put that outfit out for the first day of school or whatever, or for the dance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because my homeboy gonna wear them, so I'm finna wear it. Like they be doing, like they be doing on Instagram when everybody be wearing the all red 12s that fit together.
Right.
But how is that true when majority of y'all married though?
Why?
One thing you would have all the women. One thing we do talk about is the fact that most of y'all are married.
That's right. So I still get fresh with my wife every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And she loves it.
Do she really care?
Huh?
Does she really care?
You want me to go get her? You want to go get her? Yes.
When I get my 50 and she's like, damn, you look like a whole snack over there. Come on now.
Well.
Hey, I ain't nobody snack.
That's just like you know, like if you in a relationship or you married women, y'all go get y'all hair done. Do y'all just go get y'all hair done just so you can just feel good about yourself? You trying to look good for your man.
Okay.
Oh, let me tell you. If I throw,
I go get shaved up, everything like that. But I don't care about nobody. I don't care about y'all.
Hey.
Most grown women are keeping themselves up anyway. So they just happen to be with somebody. It's a bonus for them. But
we talking about in a relationship though. We talking about in a relationship though. Like when you single, you get busy for yourself. Yeah, but when you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
But like if I'm already doing all of those things though.
Right.
Hey, some of men and women just be bummy just to be. Look, I ain't got no nigga. I ain't got no.
That's true.
I
get what you're saying. I don't want to make it seem like I'm being devil's advocate, but I'm saying like for most grown women, like we ain't talking about teenage 20s. We talking about grown women.
Mm-hmm.
We're already keeping ourselves up, like single or in a relationship. We're doing that already. So it's like you know what I'm saying? It's no, I'm going to get my nails done because I'm with him.
Some of y'all.
No, I'm already here with it. I mean,
some of y'all. That goes both ways. Some of y'all, some of us too.
Yeah, my wife, man. It be times where I might throw on something fresh, and my wife be sitting on the couch. She'll sit up and say, "Where you going?"
That part.
Where you going? She'll look at you crazy.
Say it again.
Where you going? She'll be like, "You watching TV yet?" You know how a dog, or you know what I'm saying, when they hear something, them ears perk up. You know what I'm saying? Them ears.
Wait. Did your wife just comment in the chat? She said facts.
Hey, shout out to my wife, Lady Hot Dog 18. That's my wife.
But wait, is she saying facts to what I said or facts to what you said?
Facts to what I'm saying. You know, because I'm gonna tell you something about my wife. That's one thing. I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because she supports this. She supports me. She was in the chat. You know what I'm saying? She knows how I am when it comes to shoes. She knows that. You know what I mean? And you know, she'll tell me what she likes and what she don't like. You know what I mean? She's got a certain pair that she loves to see me in. And then if I throw on a pair that she don't like, she be like, I don't like them. But they do look good on your feet. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's one thing. Like I said, my wife, she supports me. You know what I mean? She been binge watching battles all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since she saw the season 3 battle, but she didn't pay attention to it like she did during this Tournament of Champions. So she's kind of gotten into the battles now. So this is something else that we can watch together whenever we watch some other battles. You know what I mean?
Yo,
so,
that's what's up.
To piggyback off of you, Hot Dog, my wife, she was watching the Tournament of Champions, and the only battles that she watched in season 4 was mine. And when she saw you battle Jug, she was like, "That Hot Dog, he's in another league." He like she's not a sneaker ahead like that, but she has sneakers. And like you said, my wife supports me a lot with my
boom, Dr. Lady Hot Dog. She said facts was for me. Sorry, babe.
So just like you said, she supports me too.
Yeah, man. You know,
basically what we're trying to get y'all to understand is
she just being nice.
We're not sitting around. Listen, we're not sitting around being ashy until we.
Oh no. You know,
like I said, men and women, some of y'all are just like some of us are too. Man. Don't look. Come on now, y'all can't act like, oh, every woman is looking. That's just like what the word say. Word said, here it go right here. Matter of fact, bullshit. I said it, and we on Facebook. I apologize, but
nah, that's not true.
That ain't true at all.
That's what wigs is for. Come on, baby, I'm buy you a wig.
No. The reason why I say this is BS is because it's valid for some of us that ain't got no morals, no stand. They ain't got they don't care about not this one right here.
Yeah, the hood boogers. That's what I call them. The hood boogers.
Yeah,
it's male and female hood boogers, and that's what that is.
I mean, yeah, but that's like a different sector, you know. That's a whole sector within itself, you know. We talking about like grown average people. Now, listen, one thing about women though is, you know, we perfectly fine if you go bald. But if your shoes is dusty, that can be a deal breaker.
Hey, Go. Let me ask you a quick question, Go. Let me ask you a quick question, Go. Have you ever seen a fine female? Her fit is together, and then you go up from the head all the way down to the feet, and then her sneakers are trash. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, like
yeah. I see it, bro. I work in the mall. I see it down there every day, every weekend.
Oh yeah.
My God, dog, she looking good. Go down.
I know you be having some jiggaboos asking for Jordan 1s in your store.
Bruh.
Yeah, I got the new Jordan 1s.
Man, come on, man. Come on. Just like we see dope ones at SneakerCon, you see a gang of like, why are you even here? Like on they, because you look at their feet and be like, why are you even here?
A gang full of rats, like, bro.
It's true. One of my homeboys work at Foot Action. He'd be like, it'd be them hot Cheeto girls be walking in.
I know you got my size back there. Come back there and look again.
I'll be like, I ain't got your size, but I got a pumice stone.
Right.
But no, what kills me?
I don't want no rock J's no more.
What kills me is they always ask, "Ooh, you want to be my sneaker plug?" I'll be looking like, no. What the?
Nope.
Like, nah, miss me with all that, please. I don't want no parts of that.
But
that's right, LaShawn Terry.
That's another reason why I'm not a Jordan head too, because you know it's not to say I don't love all of my people, but
that's another reason.
Come on, George is kind of ratchet.
Hey, well, I came front because my wife, you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's just another.
Wearing Jordan. Listen, wearing Jordan head to toe. My wife, she's like, look at my Jordan boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Look at my Jordan boy.
Oh man!
Then you said city girls with crunchy panties.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? City girls probably will get a Jordan collab. The rap group City Girls, I could see that.
No.
That's just how ratchet. That's how ratchet Jordan Brand is to me now.
I would retire from Jordans if Jordan Brand do that. Like
Jordan can't. Well, first of all, when it comes to females on Jordan Brand, I kind of feel like his daughter is like, she like heads like, yeah, we're gonna have Maya Moore on here. Yeah, we're gonna get so and so. I don't feel like Jordan is like, the only person I've ever heard of is that when Jordan was like, yeah, you're gonna be the first coach on my brand, which was Peyton. But I don't see Jordan out here like, yeah, we should sign so and so. Yeah, we should. Jordan don't even like rap, so I know he ain't even do Drake like that. Like that was somebody that was a part of the team. Like,
matter
of fact, I think it was one of the sons, because one of the sons knew him personally because he was cool with Lil J son, with Lil J. So that's why I feel like that probably worked out. But
that Jordan was Marcus, right?
Yeah. So I don't think like Jordan is out here like, he still listen to Miles Davis. That's why I'm like, y'all, like he ain't.
I'm about to say, we know MJ ain't giving everybody no contract. He ain't even giving shoes to his teammates.
Lately, he's been whoring the brand a little bit lately, but
man, you can't go from Maya Moore to City Girls. That's going from sugar to sugar honey iced tea right there. You can't do it.
Man. No, on a serious note, though, I was happy to learn that his daughter is involved. You know what? When I learned that, and that was around the time when The Last Dance came out, because they were doing all them interviews and stuff with his kids. And I was like, oh, you know what? That might be the reason why we're starting to get more women's exclusives.
Well, yeah, because she was the reason why they came out with the women's 11s, them with the ones that look like the OVO 12s, them what was it, them Harris 11s, she's the reason why all those the reason why all those came out.
Yeah.
The ones, are those ones called the Harris ones too? The maroon ones?
Those, I forget what they were called, but a pair of 10s came with those as well. And that same, it was like a collection.
The Velvet Rope 11s too, right?
Which ones?
The Velvet Rope 11s?
Yeah.
The suede ones? Those two, right?
Yeah. Like, so, like, she spearheaded all of that. She said it took a long time. And, and then, her and, is it the middle child, whatever his name is?
Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah, I like Danny's comment. She played too much.
Which one? She got which one? No disrespect, Danny. I'm just saying.
Thottimus Prime.
Yeah, Thottimus Prime.
The knuckle toe.
Wow.
But word and Danny, yo, y'all perfect for. I swear to God, like yo,
Thottimus Primes.
Yo, like I ain't finna say it, but word, you gotta relax.
No, not that one. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like that one. That's what I'm saying. Yo, like between both of them, yo, y'all together, like
tater tots.
But I can speak for me, like personally, like I hate to call myself a sneakerhead, but somebody that collects a bunch of sneakers and wears a bunch of sneakers, I don't want my girl. Like I wouldn't date a girl that wears a lot of sneakers. Like, yeah, she likes sneakers, but she don't have it as bad as I do.
You want a polar opposite. That's what I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
You know, that's kind of similar to what I prefer. I think some guys feel pressure because they think they're supposed to be as interested in sneakers as I am, but that's not a requirement for me. You know,
as long as I ain't gotta buy them.
I would hope you don't.
Like, man, you about to go get this too? Yeah, what you got on it?
Yeah.
Cashapp me your money, goddamn.
Yeah, know what?
Y'all crazy.
Now I bought my wife her court purple ones.
Oh, they going at me in the chat. That's just me, man. That's just me.
No, I mean, I feel that. I don't really feel like I have to share that hobby with my.
Yeah, you know. I want to share. The only hobby that I want to share is like basketball. Like we sit and talk about basketball all day.
Yeah, that's one thing about my wife. She loves sports, bro. You know, we sit there watch basketball, football, but she's not really into shoes. Now I buy some shoes if it's something that she tell me she might want. You know what I mean? Like she wants a pair of ones to go with a LeBron jersey. He's a big LeBron fan. Oh. But yeah, you know, I gotta find her something to go with a jersey. You know what I mean?
But purple ones right there.
You know, I thought about those, but she didn't really care for those.
Get her some Air Maxes or something cute.
Yeah, you know, when she finds it, she'll let me know. Trust me, you know what I mean. So you know, but she's not into shoes. She's got a couple of Air Maxes, you know what I'm saying, a couple of ones, but as far as like into it like me, you know what I mean, she's not into it like that. You know what I mean? But when you know when we go out or something, she'll get cute. She'll get cute on you. You know what I mean?
Rep, quick question: is your son into sneakers like you are?
Hell no. As much as I tried his whole life, no.
Same thing with my son.
No,
but I'm glad when he got older, I'm cool with it. You know,
you gotta buy them.
But I feel like once again though, I feel like it's the time though. Like regardless of that, he's not into it. I feel like it's the time because, yo, like I done bought him Jordans like coming up, and he's just being like, whatever. They like SHIT kickers to him.
None of my students are sneakerheads either. I don't think these younger kids care about that.
They don't, man. But I randomly bought him Vans, my bad goat, but I randomly bought him Vans, and he was just like, yo. I was like,
right. That's my kid. Like he'll wear Pumas. He like all white Air Force Ones. Like he'll wear that shit.
I like Converse. He like Chuck Taylor.
Yeah.
Like,
I think my students do, especially the ones that play football and basketball, because they'll come in Foot Locker. Coach Smith, man, hook me up with this. And I'm like, bro, you know I can't do that. And they see me wearing my shoes while I'm at work at the school, so it's like, I'm an influencer. So
right. I mean, I'll have one or two will be like, "Man, buy me a pair of shoes, Q." But it'll never be like none of them are like really like coming up to me like, "Yo, those the new blase blah, this, that, and the third." And it's
more so that it's more so because they look up to you. It ain't really like, man, they really into them sneakers like that. It's like, yo, they see Q with the sneakers, and they like, yo, she the sneakers. She the queen.
Right. You see that LaShawn Terry's comment?
Which one?
My middle son is into sneakers. He just needs money to buy them.
Right. I got an older son, you know, and he's been working. I'll be honest with you. He started working at Kids Foot Locker at 16, so he already knew, hey, you want these shoes.
And that's what we all did. In order for us to really get the shoes we wanted, we all had to start working.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact.
At the age of 14, at the library, at the local library, at the age of 14, I started working so I could get shoes and video games.
But that's what I tell them though. Like whenever they come in PE, we sit down and have a conversation. I'm like, bro, y'all can work for the stuff y'all got. Like I had to, bro, summers, I had to work in the watermelon fields in the summers. Like I wanted. No, real talk. That's how I was down here. Like I live with my grandparents, so my grandparents they wouldn't give me no money like that. Like, oh, you can go out here, you can rake this yard, or you can go with the watermelon man. Go pick watermelon. That's what they call it, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, hold on, go. They don't know nothing about that because my wife, we from the country too. So man,
help us understand what that is. What's that?
They grandparents had fields of nothing but vegetables. You shelling peas. You know what I'm saying? My wife's granddad, he would sell watermelons.
So did you pick the watermelon or what we doing?
Man, I'm telling you, like my wife told me he would go pick a watermelon for his grandkids and just crack it open, and they just sit there and eat watermelon.
Yeah,
like it ain't nothing.
You really out there picking them, and then you like passing them on, like putting them on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
And then when it's time, like you up early in the morning at like 5.
Yeah.
So I needed money for shoes. I needed money for summer basketball camp. My granddaddy told me straight up, oh, you can go with Mr. Such and Such in the watermelon field. And there I was, 5 o'clock in the morning, until about 1 o'clock, blazing hot.
You was working. I was just sorting out books.
No, I was working.
Hop over there talking about shelling peas. I didn't get paid for that. It was like, you trying to eat tonight?
Yeah.
And this is what we eat tonight. I don't want to eat them peas, Grandma. You ain't gonna eat.
But my wife's grandparents, they had chickens and all that. They would go out there, kill the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Catch the chicken, kill the chicken. You know what I mean?
I don't know about all that now.
I'm telling you. Like my wife's grandparents, they had outhouses back in the back, bro. I'm saying like for real, career country. Like E Money talking about Selma, that's where we from. And that's my wife, they stayed out in the country. You know, like in the country. You know what I mean? And you know, she would come in here and tell you about some of those, you know, what they had to do back in the day.
Yeah, bro. My bad, Hot, but I just saw E Money's comment picking peas and pecans. Like, dog, I'm out there with 4 or 5 buckets picking pecans, taking them to the town where they, you know, they buy the pecans and make the pie. I'm making like,
man, my father-in-law got a pecan tree in the yard right now. You just walk straight out there and just crack them open and just eat them.
Bro, my hometown has one traffic light, and it's a blinking light. It ain't no. It just blinks.
In 2020?
Yeah, in 2020.
Dang, what is happening? You got one traffic light?
Springfield, South Carolina. Look it up.
Hey, yeah, it still be like that. It still be like that. My grandma's house still to this day in Louisiana. Like it's one traffic light downtown, which really ain't no downtown. It's like watching Andy Griffith show where they go downtown. Mayberry, literally.
For real, like.
And sometimes that one traffic light might just be a caution light. You might not even have to stop.
All it do is blink. But it ain't like it go red to green or nothing like that. It just blink yellow or red
during the summers when I go to my great grandparents' house. Oh, we pumping well water and all that. I'm like 6 years. I'm literally 6 years old pumping well water. Like,
I swear to God. You gotta heat it up to bathe in it.
Exactly, man.
Whoa.
It's different growing up in that country.
That's what I'm saying. Like my grandma's house. Like y'all ever seen Swamp People?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that's literally Louisiana. Like that's my grandma. Like they shoot that in my grandma's neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call it a neighborhood, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Like that's why I'm glad I live with my grandparents, because like I just, for whatever I want, I'm gonna work for it.
Yeah, you appreciate it a lot more.
That's a fact. Because then you go back to the city, you go back to the city and be like, boy, you don't even want to know what I did this summer.
Right.
Yeah.
You told your friends you was out picking pecans.
Yeah. Oh, they was with, some of them was with me in the watermelon field. I wasn't out there by myself. They needed money too.
Hey.
Hey, we up at the top of the road, 6 o'clock in the morning. We ready. We need some money.
Yeah. Go be like, you wasn't out there in the watermelon fields picking.
Right.
You been out there with me.
That's why I tell these kids, boy, y'all lucky. I had to work to pay for basketball camp and shoes I wanted.
Hey, that's a fact right here. What Caddy said, man. You don't know about the South until you play basketball on that dirt basketball court with the backboard made out of old wood. Like that's a fact. Like that is seriously, like that was a couple summers for me coming up as a kid. Like for real.
My wife just corrected me. She said it's the watermelon patch, not a watermelon field.
Yeah.
Oh.
we was out there early, dog. I was like 14, 15. That was my summer before camp.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Man, selling freeze cups.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
candy lady.
They still got freeze cups.
Yeah.
They still got
our candy lady still alive, still making the chili bears. The
chili bears.
That's what we call them. We call them chili bears.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know when Goat get into his element when he get to talking about stuff like this, cause his accent get deeper and deeper.
All right, I gotta cut it off now. I gotta cut it off.
Yeah, them chili bears.
Oh man, this is hilarious.
Yeah, man. Y'all come down here to the South, man. Like Goody Mob said, the dirty South.
The dirty South.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I had to sit back and listen because I don't know anything about that.
You from the concrete jungle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For those of you who don't know, I am college educated. I did go to college. I have my.
I got a little college.
Hog head.
I can turn it on and off.
Hey, why you fronting, Danny? My wife still eat hog head cheese.
Danny's going off.
Yep, hog head cheese. Hog head cheese and ginger snaps.
Hey, you know what? I had some hog head cheese before. My parents are from the South, so they still buy up some of them cold cuts like that.
Yeah.
That hog head cheese, back when I used to eat that kind of craziness. Yeah.
I'm a little sedated now, so.
Hey, y'all see what LaShawn Terry said? There ain't no way. See, this that new age stuff right here. Ain't no way I could get away with this. My butt would be whooped all summer. Every day, just thinking about it, boy.
See, he don't appreciate that, LaShawn. You're gonna have to make him
exactly.
Just got him another one. Oh, he wouldn't get another one if that.
Exactly.
The moment that type of stuff start happening, LaShawn, that's when you gotta threaten that job situation. Because he don't understand.
Yeah.
Running all over from target to target trying to get a what? No.
Bro, if I wasn't on the honor roll, my grandma was taking my Nintendos, all kind of stuff, any system I had, my TV in my room. Oh, that was gone.
I'm gonna tell you a story, right? So that go right with GOAT. So one school year, I was just not killing it. And my mom took my Nintendo. That Nintendo had just came out, that Christmas or whatever. Man, do you know my mama said she just found that Nintendo the other day, man?
Are you keeping it?
No, I don't know what she did with it. She was like, I remember you got no punishment. I took your Nintendo away from you. I just found that Nintendo the other day. I said, what?
You ain't seen it since then. That's messed up.
I couldn't believe it when she said that.
Text your mama and see if she still know that Nintendo it. Nah.
Man, get out of here, man.
I would have went and got that. I need that.
Facts.
I couldn't.
But no, that's what I mean. These kids nowadays, though, it's like I don't know, they just spoil. They're spoiled.
Yeah. Very.
Like I said, if my grades weren't up to par, especially at the end of school, my grandma would look at me like, "Oh, you barely passed, and you think you're going to basketball camp, football camp?" Right. Oh no, bro.
I'm the same way, bro. Basketball, like my youngest son, basketball is a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything on your report card, you ain't playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We snatched him out of football because of that. You know what I mean? And he didn't play for a minute.
But when those kids are spoiled, we can't blame the kids. You got to blame the parents, man, for real.
Yeah. Bro, it was one summer. I swear to God, I must have cried every day that summer, seeing my boys go to camp, and I'm the only one doing work like a slave. And I was crying every day, like, dang.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he already know, man. You mess up in school, man. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like I said, sports is a privilege, and it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And when he started playing basketball, he kept his grades up. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got no problem doing stuff for you. I'll spend my money on you.
Right.
You keep these grades up. But once you slip, not only am I gonna get on to you, but the coach ain't gonna let you play either. So that's the good thing about it. They gotta have a certain GPA to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't meet that GPA, you can't play.
See, I was a good kid, but my mom just didn't have the extra money. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it wasn't me not getting things or not being able to participate in stuff wasn't from me being bad or having bad grades. I was good. It was very rare that she had to chastise me.
Yeah, my problem.
That's not true, Q. I heard you was fighting every day.
Yeah, I don't know who heard that.
We just come from a different era, man. I don't know. We just come from a different era.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get a little tougher. Like I know times are changing, and we're breaking generational curses. Like not just with money, but as far as like mental and everything like that. But we do need to get a little bit tough on our kids nowadays, man. Not so harsh, like we had it, but
If it worked for me.
But we do challenge them, though. They need to be challenged to be the best self. You know, if they're too comfortable, they're not gonna go to the next level with doing anything. So
exactly, and that's what I preach in class. Like, I'm not gonna give y'all no handouts. Like, I want you guys to work for it, because when you get in this real world, nobody's gonna give you a handout.
Gonna give you nothing.
The world don't give a. Y'all know what about it.
Yeah, you appreciate it. Once again, it's another situation where you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
I raised my son like that, and this to the point, like my son is 19, and it meant a lot when my son sat down and tell me he appreciated everything. He said back then he didn't understand. There's a lot of things that he didn't agree that I did to him. You know what I'm saying? He hated me for this and that, but now he told me he understand why I did it, and he glad that I did it, because it made him who he is today. You know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot.
Bro, I'd be shocked when like former students hit me up and tell me stuff like that. Like, man, Coach Smith, you don't know what you did for me and all this. And I'm like, bro, I was just being myself. You know, I'm giving back what was given to me, because I can hit up all my coaches if I ever need something. Like, if I need a recommendation letter, or, you know, if I just want to talk to somebody to get some advice when I'm feeling down, like, I can hit any of my coaches up and they'll be right there. And you know, that's what I'm giving back.
That's the one thing that you had to teach these kids, man. You know, you can't be so hard-headed. You have to learn to be coachable. Yeah. You got to be coachable. You know what I mean? You got to listen. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to listen and take direction. You know what I mean? And not be so hard-headed, you know, because the people that's giving you this direction, they ain't there to hurt you. Right. I tell my son that all the time. I was like, I'm not here to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you out. You know, man. And my oldest son, that's one thing I can say about him. You know, he's a hustler. You know what I mean? But he's not hustling the wrong way. You know what I mean? He wants to have his own money. He started out working when he was 16, and now he's working at a place that has got real good benefits. That joker got that job, he moved out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. But he's still holding his own, and that's one thing I can say is he's holding his own. Now, he probably didn't listen to some of the stuff that I said, but I know he heard me.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's gonna come into play, and I'm hoping one day that he'll come to me like your son came to you, IBA, and he'd be like, you know, Dad, I heard you a lot of times, and you know, I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean for what you did, because you know I wanted my son to have better than what I had. You know, but on the same note, you got to earn it. I'm not just gonna give it to you. You know, I can't just hand it to you. You gotta show me that you want it, and you gotta earn it. And that's how I got my youngest son now.
And a lot of people, like, don't get it twisted. A lot of people think, like, you know, for all of us that are parents in here, everybody that's a parent in here, y'all know, all this that we doing, even still to this day, if your child is 19, or my son is 17, you know, whatever, or 18 or younger, or even grown, yeah, you gotta have a kid, whatever, you know, you live your own life, you know, your kid can be grown. But what I'm saying is that all this is on the job training. Ain't nobody, a million people can tell y'all, oh yeah, you gonna do this and you gonna do that. Everybody is different, just like every child is different. Every baby is different. All this is on the job training. My son is 17, but my daughter is 2 years old. Nothing alike. You can think, oh yeah, they're gonna. Still to this day, it's on the job training. So it's, no, you know what I'm saying? Just
I can see that's your little Gigi right there.
Boy.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
That's what I can't wait for, man. Just to have my own one day. Like, I just hope.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, not too long behind me. Hey, not too long though. Me and my wife is tired. You understand me?
Look, I got a 21-year-old and a 15-year-old, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 6 years to the day. Almost 6 years to the day, born apart.
I need somebody to carry the legacy. Like, I need some hoopers out here, man. I'm getting old. Too many injuries.
They say these legs start to dry up after a while. You know. I mean, I'm still on the younger end of that, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. You got to freeze them.
You see what Caddy said, Go?
What he said?
He said
That's what I said. I got this vice behind me, so.
Yeah, that'd be one of the first things you think about. Like, oh man, got to share them funds.
Yeah,
for real.
Man, that's why I only got one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stingy.
My oldest, he's a I guess you could say he's a hype beast, but the good thing about it, he wears his stuff. He ain't never resold a shoe. You know what I'm saying? He hit for the Travis Scotts, he hit for the Off-Whites, and I'm like, man, you need to sell them shoes and put that money in your account. That joker laced them shoes up as soon as he got them in. He was gone.
Wow.
Go take your time, bro. Like, baby, shut down. That's a fact. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, me and my wife, we the old in the club at the daycare. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the other parents, young and vibrant, they 20-some years old. They looking like, oh man, your grandparents come to pick you up. Like,
hey, but look, if y'all go to a Montessori school at any point, though, they a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because my nephew's in Montessori school, and so the fellow parents are like.
The older parents believe in, like, OG parents believe in that. Like,
yeah,
they own that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Disney Junior is our best friend for real. So, I'm trying to tell you. So let's go on and close it out, man. We done had an extra long night tonight, man. GOAT, man. Hey, you put on, man. Once again, I salute you. Winning season 4 and then going all the way to the finals, man. Once again, man, you have my full respect. You most definitely you put on for your Kakalakis.
For the country boys.
Yeah.
You know, and then but we got the Victor Hop here, man. Hop, you most definitely did your thing, man. You know, I most definitely salute you.
Appreciate
and man, I appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. I don't know what happened to Jug, but he said something happened where he probably was gonna be able to make it. But shout out to Jug, man. He most definitely did his thing. And shout out to Black Jesus himself. Hallelujah. No, baby, no. You talking about the real one? No. So, but yeah, man, y'all made it. Y'all had an amazing weekend, man. For real, man. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, very entertaining. I was pleased. I mean, I have no complaints. Like, for real, like, yeah, it didn't matter who won or lost. Like, y'all really put on a great show all weekend, for real. So,
appreciate that, man.
Man, congratulations once again, OG Drake. And man, let's go hit these outros, man.
Man, like Rep said, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Hop, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that made it to the finals, you know what I'm saying? You guys gave us a good show. I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Who Has the Heat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody over there, you know what I'm saying? We got to show them respect because without them, we wouldn't be doing what we do over here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's your boy IBA, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite troll, aka the class clown, you know what I'm saying? We just wrapped up another episode, you know what I'm saying? Till we see you again next week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what we got coming up anyway?
I'm gonna speak on that once y'all get done with the outro.
All right, let's get it.
You know, it's BX Rays, you know. Once again, good shit, man. Good season 4. You know, you beat me, but you know.
Bitter.
I'm not salty about it anymore. You know, you took that pressure off me from being in the battle. I appreciate that, but you know, good. You know, season 4 champion. You went all the way to the finals, like IBA said. Good job, man. And Hop, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Season 1, 2, 3, and 4 champion right there. That's what's up, man. You took the title. You know, a lot of people are gonna be coming after you to battle, and you know, because you're the champion. But nice chopping it up with you two guys tonight. IBA, good show. Cue the queen. You know, royalty. Take it out, royalty.
Yeah, look at here. It's your girl Q the Queen. You know, privileged to be blessed to be amongst you champions out here, you know, champ Hop out here. You know, I knew what you had. I knew you had it in you. I wasn't sure what direction it was going though. You know? But it was a treat. That whole tournament of champions, like I said, like I couldn't watch Friday live, but I did watch the replay. I made it a point because I was so excited and every single round was fantastic. I loved it. Thank you guys for a great show. You did exactly what I kept talking to each other back and forth about. Well, we said we was gonna put on the show, right, man? That's what I was saying the whole battle.
Yeah, that's how I was in the chats too, in the DMs.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all did exactly that, man, and I enjoyed every bit of it. And yeah, I'm just happy to have experienced it and to get chatted up with y'all tonight. Thanks to the actual folks in the chat for sticking around for however many hours now. Right, we had some good conversation though. So but yeah, man, y'all have a good night. Stay blessed.
So,
hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood sneaker man, Goat Weezy. Just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all y'all, everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, like Hop, like we done spoke a million times. Bro, like I keep saying, I was just happy to be in the room with you, Black Ass African and Jug. Like I didn't expect to be there, but it was amazing, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. Like always give respect to my OGs. Like I had OGs to put me in the game. So hey man, it is what it is. But y'all know I just had to prove everybody wrong. Like Rep said, I was triggered a little bit. It was a mentality time. So but it was fun, man. Like I appreciate those guys over at Who Has the Heat. Like it was fun. But now it's time for your boy to go in the booth and do this commentary, man. For the next, I'm retired.
Welcome to the club,
Dwayne Goat. Dwayne Goat Johnson.
Dwayne Goat Stone Cold Johnson.
You know what? You made your mark though, Goat, because again, like we said, nobody saw you coming, and now we know what you're working with over there, boy.
Facts. Well, it's your boy Hot Dog, man. Appreciate everybody on the panel. Thank you, Rep, for having us on. This was a dope live. You know what I mean? Time flies when you're having fun, and we've been on here for a minute. And shout out to everybody in the chat for hanging with us. I appreciate everybody and the congratulations. Goat, man, like I said, you snuck up on everybody. Bracket Buster, that's your hashtag now for real. Bracket Buster. You know what I'm saying? And
change your name, boy.
Right. Definitely a worthy opponent, man. And I appreciate y'all and y'all telling us that we put on the show, because that was our whole intention. That was, from the jump, from when we got into the DM, we was like, man, we got to put on a show. We got to have fun, give everybody a show. And I'm glad to know that that's what we did. Like I said, Goat, you had me on the ropes, bro. Salute to you, man. Got a lot of respect for you, bro. And like I said, man, appreciate your Rep for having us on, man. IBA, Q, BX. BX, I got a new name for you. I don't know if I'm gonna call you Dick Tracy or Inspector Gadget. You know what I'm saying?
Dick Tracy.
You come with them questions, man. But
BX know what Dick Tracy is?
Oh, he's an old detective.
Old detective. I said, do BX know who Dick Tracy is?
No, that's what I was telling him.
Dick Tracy and Roger Rabbit.
Okay.
No.
That's two different. That's two different.
That's two different ones.
Dick Tracy had the big yellow coat with the hat, on. But he was like a detective. You know what I'm saying? You be coming with them questions, I'm gonna give it to you. I think you may have missed your calling when it, instead of going to the military, or you might need to be a reporter for the military or something like that.
That's my job on here. That's what Rep told me. This is what you're gonna do, and that's all you're gonna do.
Hey, well, you did well. Other than the Kobe question, you've been doing your.
Hey, thank you for that Kobe question. That was a layup. That was a layup right there.
Give me your Cashapp.
Yeah, but no, for real though, man. You be coming with them good questions though, BX. I'm just messing with you, brother. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man, and appreciate y'all, man. I'll definitely be in the chat or whatever y'all need from us. Like I said, me and Goat, we might just start our own commentary. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but, man, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. And you can find me with Black on Retro Talk Forum on Sundays, 7:00. If you like 80s and 90s stuff, man, come check us out, man.
No doubt, man. And then man. So every Tuesday, obviously we're not doing Saturdays anymore, as of right now and whatnot. But we most definitely still will be doing Tuesday as usual. So make sure y'all come through every Tuesday night. Once again, we broadcast tonight on YouTube and Facebook. So shout out to everybody on Facebook. Appreciate y'all coming through, and everybody on YouTube for coming through tonight. Next week, we will have another icon in the building. If y'all missed last week's episode, yo, you was sleeping.
Yeah.
We had Kid from Kid and Play. You know, the OG come through last week. Man, we had a good time. Man, it was more than a good time.
Yeah.
That was a dope live, bro.
Yeah.
I had that one on the TV.
Yeah. So I mean, I appreciate you watching it, go. Man, we had a good time, man, last week. You know, Kid from Kid and Play came through. We talked about, you know, his career or their career as a group. You know, we talked about everything from house party and you know, them having all type of different them setting out the blueprint for everything that these new rappers is getting, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, from cartoons and movies and different things like that, like they was literally like one of the first to do that. So we had a good time last week. And yeah, I got another one coming through on Tuesday. So y'all don't want to miss it, man. Like this is another one of my OGs that I'm really cool with. So y'all come through, man, next Tuesday. I don't want to say who it is. I ain't even tell Q and them. And so when they saw last week, they was like, nigga, what? Y'all just stay tuned, man. We're gonna have a good time.
Heads, man.
What'd you say?
Pop heads, no.
Well, yeah, they will. But you know, some of these new ones don't. But we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time next week, man. So make sure y'all come through. And that's pretty much it, man. 7:30 Central next week. Make sure you guys check out everybody's YouTube channel from Q to Queen. If you haven't already, you must be living under a rock. You know, make sure y'all check out Go Weezy. Most definitely, like I said, he got that new that Supernova video that was hilarious. we got IBA. We're gonna keep it going. And you know what I'm saying? Most
Google me. Google me.
Wait, what happened to your channel, bro?
Hey, Google me. Shut up.
Hey, and most definitely, man, if you haven't already, man, make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all hit it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and then also as well, make sure you hit that comment section. We very much appreciate the you know, good or bad insight. You know, that's the only way that we get better every week. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. All right, peace.
For sure.
Peace.